Whee! Turn both those on. And I think we're rocking and rolling. Welcome back, everybody. Day 3. The reason I didn't stream yesterday is because there was a big storm outside of my house, and I figured it was going to knock out my power or my internet, one or the other. And it did end up dropping the internet pretty quickly. So instead, I just hung out on Discord, streamed for some of the people there. So if you're interested, feel free to join the Discord, because sometimes when things happen like that, I'll just jump into the ATM chat, stream in there so you guys can see it. Yo, what's up, Torton? How's it going? But for today, I am mostly, at least at the beginning, going to be checking out where we're at. I've been working kind of on some of this Evilcraft stuff. I'm not sure how far we got through it, but I'm trying to make the Mace of Destruction, and I basically just needed some extra blood to be able to do that. Everything else, like the 2 piercing vengeance focuses, everything else for Evilcraft we've done. I just need that. But what I haven't done is look at what all we've done for the star. What's up? No, not much, man. We're hanging out. We're doing good, Torton. Just getting back into it, seeing where we're at. It looks like occultism is still going to need to be done, but it looks like we've done quite a few of the other things. I went through and I did some of like the low-hanging fruit for some of this stuff. So I got some of the generators made. And some of the other stuff done like that yesterday. I finished up all the end portals, the miniature portals. We did all of the pneumatic-craft stuff we had to, as well as the power stuff as well. So basically what today is going to be is me going through and seeing how many of the random little things I can finish up so that we can get as close as possible to creating the star today. I think that's really the goal. I have a lot of time to stream since I have the entire day off, which means that I should hopefully be able to get quite a bit done. We'll see how that actually turns out, but that's the goal. That's what I think we're going to try to focus on today. I think the first thing I was really working on was the Wither's Compass. And we have a lot of this stuff. I need to do some of the iron spells and spell books and then finish up the Wither Builder, which the only thing we needed for is this ether gas. I don't think we had that yet. But I'm going to try to keep going with Evilcraft. Yellow! So to do that, I basically just need to keep getting more blood. Which, in order to do that, I think I'm going to start actually with a bigger blood extractor. So let me make some more of these spikes real quick. And then... where's the actual extractor at? Why don't I see him? There he is. Blood extractor. Can make a whole bunch of these real quick. Lex was working on foregoing when I played last. Not sure how far into it he got. Okay, I'll go back and I can go look at that for sure. It seemed like overall we'd gotten pretty far. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at our base so far and see what we've got going. HNN is good. MA is still going solid. Looks like we've gotten a pretty decent way into MI. Our B setup still looks to be going solidly. Ooh, ether gas B. So we're getting ether gas now? Do we have the Wither Builder? Wither build 18. Oh! So we're going for automating stars. It would appear as if... oh, wait, you can combine blood extractors. Yes, you can. And each time you do, it just adds that 5 to the initial blood extractor so that it can hold more. Didn't know ether gas bees existed. I didn't either until just now. But it would appear as if we're trying to make 18 of everything for the All the Mod Star instead of just going for 1. Which is wild. So, yeah, everything I had been making for it, I had made patterns for everything. So give me credit there. But everything else I've been making for it, I've just been making one. I'm going to see how many of different things we have 18 of. So we have nether star generators. And shelves. Not a lot. We've got, okay, so we are just going for everything. Very cool. Okay, so let's go get some blood, I guess. The way I've been doing this before is heading to the field base here. And then which direction? I think it's this way. And then I've been flying over here to the pillagers and just one-tapping them. But if we're going for the full thing, blood donor time, exactly. If we're going for the full thing, I may actually set up a farm for this to get blood quicker, faster, whatever. Because this works and it's pretty effective because they can't really hit me too well in the air. Also, there's like no lag today. I don't know if it's just because there's less people on, but there's like literally zero lag, which is awesome. They're shooting each other and I can't hit them. There we go. But also the smite of me jumping tends to hit them pretty good. Also, I increased my alignment quite a bit doing this. Yo, what's up, Dead Soul? How's it going? I'm shocked I didn't kill him. Do the blood farm with the market guy? I could do that. I was talking about yesterday, and I think it'd be really fun to do. It's always just hilarious as well. Because honestly, this is really slow as far as a way to do what I want to do. Chillaxing you, man, I'm just hanging out. Good day. We're vibing. We're playing Minecraft on my day off. That's how you know it's a good day. All right. I suppose we could set up a farm. Yo, what's up, PT? Welcome in. I'm gonna put most of this back in here, I think. Because I don't really need any of their drops. I really just needed the blood. That sounds great. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to get better than that. I do the blood farm with mine colonies, barbarian spawners. Make it a blood driving build. They keep saying, oh, I'll be back the whole time. You know, they're eager. That's hilarious. I have seen those guys and I know what you're talking about. They're honestly some of the most annoying mobs to fight because they're just so loud. But that would be really funny. Let's see. Market. These guys.
P Crossfire says, go check the occultism room.
Go check the occultism room. Okay. We head... Isn't it up there I have to go into? Tethral extreme reactor mechanism. Oh, geez. Okay, we kind of did it all, didn't we? Wow. Jeez. That's a lot of occultism done. Tethral extreme reactors. How's mechanism looking? Mechanism, all the machines, we're working on it, it looks like. The elevator. Are there different layers to this? Is this an elevator? It is an elevator. Does it go up? Oh, it does go up. Oh, very nice. So here's where we're doing Forbidden Arcanus. Very cool. I don't know if I like the elevator on the waypoint because I can't. It's very difficult to just go one way. Yo, that looks sick, by the way, though. Heck yeah. No, it's looking good. It's looking real good. I am going to need a blood farm. So let's figure that out. Market. And I'm going to want to make a pattern for it. And then we're going to make a pattern for this, which should be pretty simple. And then we'll throw both those in here. And from there, we should be able to make like 10 of these. So how do people usually do this? They use a breaker and a placer or what? How hard is it to make the blood bee? Blood bee. Bloody bee. Recipe. A nomad bee spawn egg surrounded by blood orbs. Not very difficult at all, actually. If I can get a nomad bee spawn egg. Let's see. Do we have any nomad bees? We do have one. We had a second. We could breed them and get them going. Yo, what's up, Ty? Nomad bees are crazy annoying. Yeah, they are. They are very annoying to get. Because they're the ones that just take over somebody else's hive that's already there, right? Yeah. So to get the nomad, the sneaky bee will lay its egg and nest belonging to the ashy mining bee.
That most of my entire day is fixing everything.
That's funny. So ashy mining bee. So treats on a sand nest, gravel nest, or dirt nest. Their biome restrictions? Just in general in the overworld? What I do for blood is I use the lumber bee with bloodwood. That's not bad. Could you use Pokey Pokey for the gene, maybe? Ooh, that's actually a really good idea. Pokey gene sampler. Gonna make 2 of these. Snag him. All right. We're gonna head into here. I don't think we're gonna end up using the markets. It's fine. I do think the bloody bee is gonna be the way to go. Oily bee. Let's... I don't know. I don't want to take over what other people are doing here. I also don't know if I really care enough to have this go anywhere else. Those are the allergy bees. That's fine. What if I just made a separate beehive for this? One advanced beehive. And then one I thought I had expansion boxes as a pattern. I probably do. At productive bees. Oak expansion box. Okay. And then I need one feeding slab as well. And then I'm just going to set this stuff over here to the side. Pokey Pokey will probably take ages, by the way. I need 100 to guarantee the egg. Yeah. But what I can do is time wand the heck out of it. And hopefully that'll make it go a little bit faster. So what does the nomad bee feed on? Just a normal flower? Nomad bee flowering is just a normal flower. So grab one of those. Toss it on there. And then we should have omega upgrades as well. I'll grab these 3 and the pokey. Throw the nomad bee in there. Any thoughts on that one? What's up, Michael? I'm doing great. Let me go back and look. I wish I could do it all, but I'm European mostly alone. I have a question. I started playing ATM 10 for the first time like a week ago. You guys have helped me a lot. Do you know a lot about occultism? I tried getting a heavy core from the breeze, but didn't. I don't know if that's occultism. It's a solidarity bee. It can't be put into a hive. So what does that mean? Type solidarity. They're just for breeding? So then I can't use the Poke Gene Sampler thing on it. Jeez, that's lame. I'm gonna need so many of those then to get the gene sample from. Poke the blood bee? Yeah, but I have to make the blood bee first. And in order to make the blood bee, I need a full spawn egg of the nomad bee. Which is going to take 18 years, dude. Maybe drop the chances on 100%, but you can use the drug meats to keep farming one. Yeah, I would do that for sure. The best solution, unless you want to do off meta, you need a lumber bee and just squeeze the blood logs. All right. Well, we can do that, I suppose. Let me see. I'm just going to leave the hole there. I don't care enough. I'm pretty sure we have do we have lumber bees? Hardened blood. I don't think I turned on my logs. Evil craft. I had some. It would appear as if all of the logs and the planks are gone. Interesting. Luckily, it's not hard to fix that. But it's going to take me just a second to do that. I'm going to keep the Omega upgrades on me. And we're going to toss everything else back. Grab myself just a normal oak sapling. Fly over here real quick. All I really have to do is send this through here. Hello? Or is it through? No, it's the drying basin. That's right. I put it through the drying basin to get a dry bush, and then I throw it through here, and then I grow it. Let's grab some bone meal. Where did the ritual items get consumed? I'm not sure. Best solution. Yeah, okay, so we got that one. Does anybody know what the sound the apothic bosses make when they spawn? I want to mute it. I'm not entirely sure. I assume it would have some sort of like an apothic tag on it. If I search for apothic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it in there. I might have to try and figure that out at some point, but I'm not sure what it is. So there's that one. We break those. We got bloody logs now. Undead logs. These are the ones with the blood, right? So if I run these through, like, I don't know if the drying basin does anything for that. Hardened blood. So that's all draining. For this one, it's a mechanical squeezer. Or that squeezer. Honestly, any of them. Is the integrated dynamics mechanical squeezer the easiest? I assume it probably is. Because it's that or the bees, which is what we're going to try to avoid. All right, grab that back.
P Crossfire says, last stream I couldn't reach XP. Let's if I can do it this time.
5,000. That okay. That would be a crazy amount of XP, dude. That would be so much. Also, you don't have to do that. We had a squeezer somewhere, right? Do y'all know if we have a mechanical? I would have assumed we did. Yeah, back sounds good. So that's the drying basin. We've got it automated. Good enough. I can make a mechanical squeezer if I need to. But I just really thought it would have been somewhere. Is that what this is? No, that's not it. The TTS doesn't know numbers. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. For the record, the TTS thing is the same multi-chat thing that I use that allows me to show the full chat and everything on screen.
Torrid Sun says 1 2 3 10 200.
It doesn't know 3000. But it also is free, and so there's that, which is a plus. Okay. So I guess I'm making my own squeezer. Is that what we came to the conclusion of? My own mechanical squeezer, which is going to be 2 of these. And then this guy, I have no clue how this works, just for the record, so don't judge me too much when I set this up and it doesn't work correctly. So it's powered. Do I put the logs in here and it just makes it? Okay, so then I just need a way to get this back into the ME system, right? I just need to export all undead logs to here and then import all the other stuff. Is that right? We agree? In no small numbers, but not big ones. Exactly. What are you doing? I'm trying to automate blood. And so I'm considering getting a bloody bee with, not a bloody bee. I'm not getting the bloody bee. I'm getting a lumber bee to make a ton of these undead logs. And then I'm going to send all of those through a squeezer and go about it that way. That's the plan. What mods are added to ATM? There's a bunch of stuff added in here. The arrow at the bottom is to auto-direct eject the fluids. Okay. So that is this one. So basically, I just need to put this somewhere where I can have it connected to the ME system. And export bus and then import bus, right? Does that sound right? I feel like that's what we're going to do. I just don't know where to do it at. Because this is kind of where I'm throwing the Evil Craft stuff, but I'm not super, like, set on it actually being here. And I kind of would prefer it to be off to the side one somewhere. So I think I'm going to actually throw it all over here. And we're going to set up the squeezer. And then I'm going to move all the rest of this stuff over there. I want to be the one to make this bee functional. Which bee? The lumber bee? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'd love to. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely, I would. There's that. There's that. There's that. All right, where you want me to put him? Whoa, you just sped off. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna move the drying basin over here and the other Evil Craft stuff as well. That would be this guy, which is gonna go here. We'll throw that in there. That should be everything. I assume there's a spot in here with a Chaos Shard. This must be our lumber bees. Okay, sweet. So I can just take this, throw those on there, and it should start making those, right? I don't know who set up the code or if it's set up for Chaos yet, but you can put it anywhere for now. Do we have a Chaos Shard to put in here for it to start making the SFM stuff should work fine. It should be already ready to go. We shouldn't have to do anything with SFM for this to work correctly. All we should have to do is have the Chaos Shard in the bee. Right? You put it in the corner of the Satrola room. I could do that. Rediff. Rediff. I don't know what that means. Either use pattern provider to auto eject or import export bus if you want to run it all the time. I do kind of want to run it all the time. Okay, I'm going to put it right there. Oh, that doesn't have Omega upgrades in it yet. Here. It's got Omega upgrades in now. Yep, it's in the middle. I'm going to grab one more Omega upgrade for it. And then I think the bees are already set up with 4 of those. Beautiful. Give me a second. I want to make sure these are working correctly. I'm not seeing a lot of bloody logs. Undead logs? Was that with those? Yeah, we are getting undead logs. Sweet. Let me double check real quick.
Crossfire says, I wish I could kick AFK players and have only legit players on the leaderboard. Wink with a frown.
Let's take a look at that. Give me a second. Oh, I have to go time played. Let's hit T. Oh, it's going to be behind me, isn't it? Here we go. You guys can see it. Bricks, PT, Dumb American, Lex, Smokey, Urban Cheese, The King, and Gold Machu Twist, Balrock. Nice! I'm 17th. I've played so much. How am I 17th? You guys are crazy. I hope you know that. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do import export bus. Import and import export bus. And then do we have any AE? We got some AE stuff over here. I think, how many channels are being used here? 16 to 32? I might run a thick cable all the way down real quick. Dense cable. I don't need a lot. I just need a little. I don't know how far I need to go based off that. This is where I need it to be. So we will pop it up right there. And then I'm going to need one here too, because I need to export all the blood into this. All right, make some more dense cables real quick. Dense smart cables. Snag them. Drag them. What are the odds I can place it here? I can't. Now I should be able to. All right, one more there. Bring it up there. Okay, so import export bus here. Oh, I think I have to have a normal cable for that, don't I? I don't think the dense ones can do that. Cable. Well, the bricks have been AFK for at least 6 hours. Hey, that's fine. I don't care. People can be AFK for as long as they want. Oh, yay! We get a bot on Twitch to block. Woohoo! So I believe we said we click on his name. And then we gift sub, right? I almost did nothing. Yo, what's up, Cryptex? How's it going? How are you this morning? Is there a reason for building in the beyond here? It's a lot more lag friendly. Because, you know, there's not a lot of chunk stuff that we have to load in. That's why we've been doing it. Also because you can just sort of build whatever you want, wherever you want. Okay, there's that one. And then I want one. I don't really need an extended. I just need a normal export bus here. And then we're going to drag that to there. We're going to get some accelerators. Make sure whatever this is full of as many as it can have. Same thing here. And then this thing. So in this, I just put what I'm exporting, right? And then it'll import the rest, right? I want undead wood, I want undead logs. I think that's correct. Oh, I don't have power here. Flux point, flux point, flux point, plug, flux point. Big Chungus works for me. Bingo bango, plugged in, should have power. Excellent. So 100, so it is going to auto push. I don't care about auto pushing. It's pulling out automatically. Make sure, yeah, this is filling up. That is exactly what we wanted. So now the only thing we got to do is that. Done. Add FE to the import. Ooh, ooh. It's just such a smart thing to do. Such a smart thing to do. FE, FE, FE. How do I find that? How does one add? FE. I can see it in here, right? This. But how do I how do I add that to here? Good, woke up, so I'm just chilling. Yeah, I got you. I got you. You doing bad this morning? No. I'm sorry. Right click with any item that has energy. So like, oh. Well, that's fancy. So now I shouldn't need this anymore, right? Did I go through all of the undead logs that we had? I did. That's kind of crazy. We went through those pretty quick. But as soon as this thing's full, what we can do is take the diamond block and throw it through there. And that should allow us to make the Promise of Tenacity 3, and then we'll be close. Induction card, that may be the one thing. Maybe the one time flute instead of FE. I don't think it was time flute. No, that was FE. It was FE. That thing, you can't do that in the crafter tier 3. That's unfortunate because it has both. I would have used the terminal. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Here we are, right? Let me go. I'm going to go speed up our wood a little bit more. So that way, well, I didn't really want to do that. That way we keep getting it though. Insufficient energy. Interesting. We should be chilling now. A lot more wood. A lot more wood. Really, I'm just trying to make sure this thing's full. Like that. And then this should start running. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're running now. Beautiful. So I think we've already got the Dusted Bowl of Promises. Maybe. At Evil Craft. Toss that guy in there. I need this dude. Make that start. This guy, craft him. Promise of Tenacity 3. We're going to pull that out. We're going to put that in. That guy in here. Now that was needed for something. I don't remember. Well, I think it was for making this. Materialized Vengeance Essence. I don't think we have a farm for that yet. I also think I need 2 of them. Which means I think I need to make more of the Vengeance Focuses. Is the time on capped at 6? No, it's not capped at that. It just wasn't working right. I don't know why. You're good. The color is so similar. I wasn't sure. It is very, very similar. Crafter tier 3 was only taking input of 500 FE per tick. It uses a ton to craft. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I'm terrified of starting productive bees. Nah, productive bees are a lot of fun. And they're really not complicated once you get used to how they function. It's just like the initial push of getting them done is a little rough. Oh, I don't know. You may ask Cryptex and he may tell you based on his experience from yesterday that they were awful, but that my experience at least is that they're not really that bad. All right, with that out of the way, I can only make one of these for now. I do need some more Vengeance Essence. How about making the glasses that let me see the Vengeance Spirits? Is that these? Shift for info. I mean, I'm doing that. Right click to enable Vengeance Spirit Killing Beam. So those are what kills the spirits. Spectral glasses, that's what I want. So the spectral glasses, I need one of these. So we might as well go ahead and create the one that we can. And then turn that into the spectral glasses so we can get more. That might be right. I hate how slow this thing actually is. No, it's not bad. Just a learning curve because I've never done. Exactly. There's a learning curve to it. I think that's the best way to describe it. Because initially you're right, it's not like super easy because there is that learning curve, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. I believe I put these on, and then now I can see all the spectral things, and then I need this guy to kill all the spectral things. Am I getting that right? Is your video still relevant to the latest ATM version? Clay R, terrified. Yeah, not very much. Okay, with one exception, one gigantic exception, okay? In my productive bee videos, I talk about how you can use a bee treat that is not 100% to change the type of bee that you have. That has been nerfed. You now have to have a bee treat that is 100% in order for it to actually change the type of bee. It will use the treat every single time you try to change the bee type. Hopefully that makes sense. That is the only thing that I know of that they have changed. Other than that, it's exactly the same, to my knowledge. And there are 2 videos on it. One is a very beginner-based one, and the other one's a more advanced-based one that'll allow you to get like the max tier bees and different things like that. Now, I think what I can do is head to here with these glasses on. Where's the cliff face? There it is. I want to head over here and see if I can find some dudes. There used to be a mob farm here. I do not see it anymore. Do we have a mob farm downstairs? That's right. John, come base. I am at base. We have a new and better one. We're talking about this guy, right? Nope. This guy. Nope. It's over here. Oh, yes. I like. So we turn it on. So this should create a bunch of vengeance spirits, right? Theoretically, maybe. Oh my goodness, that's so many. Okay, it's starting to lag the whole server. Turn it off. Dude, that is crazy. Yeah, it's in one of the corners. It's somewhere. Can't get any XP out of the holder. Just break and replace it. Got it. I'm more. Oh, all the vengeance spirits are in there. It's kind of working. It's just barely doing any damage. Now, is this thing set to hit anything? Target hostile. Target. Okay, so it's not gonna hit me. They're gone. Okay, cool. Fun. Let's see if I can find a different way to get vengeance spirits, because I have no clue. 1,000 levels in 60 seconds. Yeah, it goes hard. That's for sure. We're gonna head back here to field base. I'm gonna see if I can maybe kill some of the pillagers and get them to have some vengeance spirits. I don't know if they will or not. Yeah, they do. Okay. I don't really care about the rest of you guys. You guys can all chill, but maybe there's a better way to do this. What do y'all think? Is there a better way to get vengeance spirits? I think the only problem I'm gonna have here is that I'm not gonna be able to kill them in time because I'm fighting everything else. I don't need a ton of them either.
P Crossfire says, I'm loading
There's
chunks
one.
so it will lag a bit for a while.
Hey, that's fine. There he goes. There's 2 of them. All right, so I got 2 more of those. Dude, there's so many of those guys there. They're spawning like crazy. I hit grass. I hit grass. What? Is there like a limit on how many vengeance spirits can be around? Yeah, what's up, Jake? How's it going? Let me see. Because I don't need a lot. I just need some. Actually, I do. I need 2 for each of these things that I'm going to make, which I think means I'm going to need actually quite a few of these. Not too close. What the heck? It stopped hitting them. There we go. All right, so I've got 4. Got your weekly touch grass. Yeah, exactly. You can farm vengeance spirits with drigmies. Oh, that's good to know. I don't think you talked about the Bumble Zone in your video. I didn't talk about the Bumble Zone. That is correct, because the Bumble Zone is an add-on that's not going to be in every single mod pack, and so I didn't want to, like... I didn't make the video specific to all the mods 10, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Or I was trying not to. But the Bumble Zone is a fantastic way to get some of those early game resources. As far as like honey and some of the combs and stuff goes. I would definitely work with that. So I've got 6, 7. What was the old way? Yeah, what was the old way? I don't think I've ever had any other way to get to the Bumble Zone other than throwing whatever into the into a beehive. Okay, I'm about to die. These guys are coming out of nowhere. So only 2 vengeance spirits around at any time, huh? Throw all these at it. I'm gonna fly over here to it. That one's gone. That one should be close. You squish yourself into a beehive with a piston? That's hilarious. I don't think I've ever used that before. Jeez, of course more coming. Okay. I've got 10. That'll be enough to get me a little bit, little ways. There's got to be a better way to do this. I don't think we have a drigme farm though, so I can't really farm them with drigmes yet. Perfect. Are you gonna keep them all cleared out so I can just fight all the vengeance essences? Thank you. We have a drigme. We do have a drigme farm. Yes. Oh, thank you. All right, so I've got 12 of these, which I think is enough to make 6 of the things that I actually need. But we're trying to make 18, right? Capture a spirit into a jar, set it and forget it. That probably is the way to do it. Dude, this guy's just hanging on to life, dude. Okay, I will capture one of them. Let's do this then at ours. Containment jar. I need the ritual thing. Ritual thing. That's an arcane pedestal. Nope. 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 That thing. And then do we have a glyph of containment? Tablet of containment. All right, so you. Activate it. Don't stand too close. I wish we hadn't thrown those on the ground. Okay, so Now I gotta get a new jar. Let me see. Containment jar. Contain. One of those. I don't have the stuff for it. We don't have the archwood sled. Great. Okay. Archwood. Snag all those. These. Don't need those. Then grab myself containment. Maybe. You. Gotta start some more glass real quick. Now we got another containment jar. All right, throw that there. I do need more source, but I need one of those pillagers next to this. When we kill him.
Lex Unam says, chat says, right click to take it out.
Right click? You have to have a... Oh, you do? Oh, I thought you had to have a decontaining thing. I didn't realize you could just take it out like that. Very fancy. Okay. So in that case, I need one of those dudes over here. Here, let me... I can kill the one that's there. I just need one of those guys. Oh, actually, what I can do, it sends them over. Why'd you coming back, huh? As long as I don't actually... Oh, I killed him. Okay, cool.
KRYPTX Plays says, that's only for mobs.
Only for mobs. Got it. Okay. So, like, ideally, let's let one of those pillagers come over here real quick before we kill him. I'm gonna need to kill one of these guys, like that. And then we need him. Why we? Okay, drag him over here. Keep going, guys. All right, now kill him. Kill him right there. Yeah. Smack him. Smack him.
KRYPTX Plays says,
Perfect.
You can use a creature catcher too.
Use a creature. Ah, that's true. I didn't realize that. So there's that one. I need this one caught though. That one's gonna be fine. But this guy's not being caught. Because it's got an arrow in it? No, a containment jar arrow. How did we... And the arrow's not coming out either. Great, okay. Oh. We're gonna try it again. Grab the glass, throw it around, another containment jar. We're gonna break both these. I think the vengeance spirit's actually gonna be nice for ours, but for this right here, it's gonna be a pain. Okay, can we get rid of the horse? Thank you. I need a pillar. Yeah, kill that one. Bring him closer. That guy might... Well, he might have been close enough. I don't know. Dude, it's just picking up everything.
Lex
Okay.
Unam says, get the recipe for the jar, and create
Dude.
640.
It won't stop picking up arrows. I've got jars of arrows. What the heck? I'm gonna die. Give me a second. I gotta... Oh. This is fun. This is fun. It's fun. Fun. Here's what I want to do. I want to put this right here. So that way I stop having to worry about it. Then I want to swap to here. I want to do this. I'm going to create a pattern for it. We're going to move that pattern.
Torrid Sun
here.
says, the spirit you captures will work fine, you don't need both.
It will? This guy? All right, cool. Works for me. Where is our drink me farm? I'm assuming it's not in here. Here somewhere? Big me? Nope. 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 And no, where would Drigmees be? We got them hanging around somewhere? I guess I didn't realize this was a vengeance spirit. I assumed it was just the other one, the top. So they're over here somewhere? In here? Possibly perchance. There's a bunch of R stuff here. A PT is a porcupine, isn't he? So this is all the R stuff, but I don't see a Drigme farm. Yo, what's up, Matthew? How's it going? I didn't realize that was a vengeance spirit. That's good to know. Is it gone? Do we no longer have a Drigme farm? Because I had made one at one point. They got moved or removed. Any idea which one? I'm gonna put most of this back in here. Put that back in here as well. Place here, free source. We could build up another Drigme farm real quick, right? Check if the Drigme, see if there's a Drigme. Yeah, okay, we could do that. There's a Drigme charm in the system, yes. So we could just make our own. Any objections to that? Because it shouldn't be too hard, right? I assume that's what Lex is about to do. Throw the barrel down, throw the block of mossy cobble on top, and then build up around it, turn it into the hinge, and then go from there. You should check inventories. I could.
P Crossfire says, you should check inventories.
Alright, I'm just gonna set that guy there for now. Alright, I'll let y'all run with that one for now. I'm gonna make sure this thing's working the way it should. It looks like it is. Speed that up all the way. Out of blood logs, that's fine. So from there at Evil Craft, I'm just gonna try to finish up this. If we're making 18 of each, I'm gonna need a whole bunch more of those piercing vengeance focuses, which means I'm gonna need a bunch more crushed dark gems. Which is fine, I'm not super worried about getting that. It's more the materialized vengeance essence. We're gonna make as many of those as we can. Toss them all in here. Speed that whole thing up, let it work through them all. Because those are the last things that we're really looking at for the hammer. Oh, we need a lot more blood. Okay, so I'm going to speed up. Whoa. I'm going to speed up the bees too. That's all I have. Get the Drigme charm? Switch it into the Drigme thing, and then we just have to connect that to the inventory somehow. Gonna keep speeding both these up all the way. I think it's my export card is not quite quick enough to keep up with everything. I love the chaos shards are coming in automatically. Also, add gemstone torches to the mob farm to prevent spirits from spawning. It can be laggy if too many spawns. That makes sense. I guarantee we're going to get there at some point. And then I'm just going to speed this up all the way. As soon as this is done, we're going to speed it up. Paralyzed Vengeance Essence. We got 2 more here. Put both those in. Oh no, those are the finished ones. Oh, those are just uncrafted. So I need more Crush Dark Gem. Got it. Got it. That's what I'm really missing. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's just go ahead and get a whole bunch more blood real quick. I'm thinking Crush Dark Gems are going to be easiest with something in the overworld, maybe like a digital mine or something like that. But I think we're getting pretty close to at least having one. We could probably make the first one of what we need here, which is that Mace of Destruction, except somebody used all my dark sticks.
P Crossfire
I mean, I suppose I can just make some more.
Check inventories.
I mean, at some point I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Let's see. So I've got all of that in there. That's enough for 7. If you set the injectors to single stack mode, gives you a little. I'm going to come back over here and see if that's working. Uh-oh. I just got stationaried. Crushed Dark Gem. We definitely need those. 14 of those is enough for 7. That's less than half of what I need. Check your backpack first. Backpack. Ah, you're the worst. You're the worst. You're the worst. I don't know why I thought it was going to be something like that.
Lex Unam
That's
says,
the worst.
check your backpack first.
Yeah. You got me. Okay. All that out of the way. Let's take a look at making some more crushed dark. Do we have anything for dark gems? Like dark.
P Crossfire says, ha ha ha, you lost.
Dark gems, dark power gems, crushed dark gems, dark gems. How are we getting these? Care about crushing them necessarily. But we just need to go mine them. Okay. So, in that case, I'm gonna snag our digital miner and a flux point. And I think I'm gonna go to the mining dimension. Correct me if I'm wrong, there's one here. And I'm gonna set this thing down and hopefully config it. New filter. Dark gem ore. Dark gem ore, right? Dark ore. It's just called dark ore. Okay. Dark ore. I go as a backpack but never use it. I do. I absolutely never use it. I am absolutely terrible at that. Block radius is 32. This should be set a little differently, I believe. Actually, let's do negative 99. Just set to max negative. And then max height. And then block radius just as big as I can make it. Okay. That should be configured. Start that. Ready to mine 0. Silk touch is on because I think we wanted to use fortune with it. So is this wrong? We get like 500 more chunks over to nuclear, but I don't want it to go boom. I mean, you could. Inverse mode is off. What am I doing wrong here? Edit item filter to this. Is there no dark ore here? Is that what it is? Or that it has no... No, because it would still find it even if it had no power. Okay, so it's just that it had no power, or it wasn't in there. Do we have a nice fortune pick? Obtaining a pickaxe. And I guess I could just make one. Never mind. Why not? Okay. Can I make one of those? Beautiful. So now can I make one of these? Why does that not stair step? Why do I... Well, okay, but you do have one of those. You got a nice pickaxe for me? Ooh. 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 Fortune 16? Can I keep it for just a minute? Can I have it for just a minute? Just a little bit? I will break all of these dark ores and then I will give it back.
Lex Unam says, that's the beautiful thing.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
thank
a
you.
lag farm, I mean EXP farm, to get an op pickaxe.
That's true, that's true. TPA when done. All right, I will do. Thank you. Oh, that's so very kind. I should at some point actually look at getting myself decent armor and weapons, but like, you know, whatever. Let's see. Is your old ATM cave map still available somewhere? Wanted to compare some modern industrial machines you built. It is kind of. The problem is it's impossible to do a world download with that map because it's like a 40 gig file. Like nobody's going to want to download that and put it anywhere. So I still have it, but it's just almost impossible to get it to anybody. Which is why for season 3, I ended up just doing like my own world instead of having it be like a playthrough or anything. Okay, what are y'all up to here? But yeah, so I do have it, but it's going to be very difficult to get a way to see it. If that makes any sense. Let me set these in the offhand real quick. We're just going to do this. And then do this. And then do this. I mean, that worked. Okay, I don't want to dig. I want to... Okay, so now... Jeez, okay. Alright, we gotta dump some of this other stuff in here real quick. Some of that's because I broke some stuff, but most of that was because of the freaking fortune on that. Can I not? Is it full? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, well that is all I wanted to do there. Slash home real quick. And then I'm going to put this stuff back away and then TPA him. And I will give him his pickaxe back even though I do not want to because I like it. All right. So I should have all the dark gems I could ever possibly use. Your first ATM 10 world was 92 gigs. That's crazy. That's wild. You can purge the chunks to save space. That's true. I could. The problem is it has so many other builds on it. Show us the quick pickaxe. I want to see how the enchantments are. Dead American can probably do that thing where you send it in chat. There's a keybind for it. That's what I would recommend doing at least. I need more logs. There it is. That's what it was. It's actually crazy. think I'm just going to keep speeding this up for a little bit. Cinematic from the cave. I could. The problem is with cinematics are rough. Or at least the templates are. I could potentially. Where is the base? It's in the beyond. I'm gonna be honest with you, Matthew. I didn't really like how I did modern industrialization in that build. It's not the right way to do it.
Reason to not give it back yet.
It gives you a reason not to give it back yet. You're awesome, Mr. Hall. Thank you for the great show. You've helped me so many times. Hey, no problem. Thank you so much for saying thanks. I appreciate that. That's very kind. The pattern for the aluminum pickaxe is broken. I'll try to fix it. I get him to be fixed. Got it.
The pattern for the aluminium pickaxe is broken. I've tried to fix it, but it's on the GitHub to be fixed.
So it's just an actual known bug. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Should have plenty of that now. So the vengeance essence is there. I think let's just go see how that farm is doing over here. I hate getting too close to that. We got 8. Nice. I think I can speed this up, right? I don't know if it actually speeds anything up though. Currently working on it in ATM10, orientating on your YouTube video. Sure, feel free to make a new one. Yeah, you know what? I have considered making a new MI video. What I would recommend doing is instead of doing it the way I did it, I would go back and watch the video that Chosen architected on it. I like his strategy for automating machines a lot better than I like mine, because he did it where each machine is automated by itself, and each one just continually makes stuff until it's full. And I think that is a much better way to do it, a much more elegant way to do it than to do it by requesting things. Also, if you're going to do it by requesting things, make sure to soul surge everything, because I didn't do that either and it was so slow. Who made the bee house? The same person, I believe, who made it on the last server.
JRYPTX Plays says, who made the bee house? Lex Unam says, don't do videos or the ADN team will attack again.
I love how that's just what we call him now, ATN. Also watching the ones from Chosen, I would prefer doing it his way over mine, if I'm being honest. And I made the video on mine. Making some mixtures out of it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, as long as you're getting more input than just the stuff from my videos, I think you're going to be pretty good off. You need the bee house in your world. I agree. The thing is, all of the outside things are SFM cables too, which means that at the back, all we have to do is have one of these controllers with that same productive thing in the back, and it does it all for us. So it'll keep all of the things in here, and then also send them all out to the centrifuges that are on top. I actually really like this setup. In fact, I don't know who made it, but I'm pretty sure we have a schematic of it. And so if somebody wanted to post that, we should make a channel for schematics. Actually, that could probably go in resources to help, right? That might be what we should do, because I do think that those would help a lot. 21, I need 18 times 236. Hi, bro, you're a good teacher. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. Yes, resources would be a good spot. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I think blood is still the only thing I'm short on. I'm going to keep accelerating this until I can make all 18 maces.
Yada, yada, yada.
Could post a schematic for this on the same post as the SFM code. That's true. Like, hey, if you're looking to do bees, here's all the info we have on it, or what we would do. Can I join your server, please? Yeah, all the info's in the Discord. Feel free to join. It's a free to join, free to play on server. IP's there, the version of the mod pack's there, all of that's there. Hey, did you not use the distillation towers on purpose? Yes, that's yeah, I intentionally didn't do it because I didn't have to. I wanted to have everything on the requesters. In the future, I probably wouldn't do that because it's a lot easier to finish everything with the distillation towers. Well, joining your Discord then, absolutely do that. Fissile fuel code I posted there yesterday also has a schematic. Dude, yeah, I think that would be a great idea is to combine all of that. All right, so all of this is done now. So 20, I need 10 more, I believe.
P Crossfire says, schematics on mod packs are limited, especially if they're from different mod packs.
Yeah, they are.
I do think it's a great idea, just remember to tell people that.
Yeah, maybe you could literally just like put like an ATM 10 dash schematic or something like that. That way people know they're specific to that. Are these going somewhere else? Is there like an export on this to go into the ME system? Any idea? I don't know if that's going to do anything, by the way. I have actually no clue. Yeah, and they say there's ATM 10 skin. Exactly. Nope. Cool. So they'll stay in the barrel, so I just got to be more patient. Is that what we're saying? I'll be more patient if I need to be. Hey, I'm going to be more patient. That's what's going to happen here. Apologies for trying to rush that. That's on me. Let that one finish up, get all the blood going in there. While that's going, I could make some more of these piercing vengeance focuses. I think, let me see. No, it was working, Lex. I've gotten 8 out of there. We could add more Dreg Meats. That's a good way to do it too, but it is working. It functionally is working. More Dreg Meats and more contained mobs. I'm so behind with 2 days of traveling. Hey, that's okay. There's no worries. Let me, what are we gonna need to make 20 more of those? Just some blood orbs? That's easy. Let me get some empty orbs then. I just made one. Great. We got some glass. What you drinking? Is that a potion of true invis? Because I'm pretty sure if it was, it didn't work. What I do want to do... Oh, it is. Very nice. I want to get patterns set up for those real quick. That way I don't have to do this the whole time. That one. Make me like 40 of those real quick. Does anyone have any idea where my computer craft advanced computers and I get a signal from the fusion reactors? No clue. Captured them all, use jars for everything data related. Nice. Or for the cataclysm stuff, right? Okay, we're gonna throw all those in there. It should just work. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna start that up and then I'm gonna go get the rest of the other thing too. That excelled as much as it can. Yeah, it's working. There's vengeance essence in there. It'll just emit redstone signals unless there's a specific one. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. So I don't remember how many of these. I think it said I needed like 20 or something. I just not getting enough power. That's fine. I'm gonna. Did I need to drink that true invisibility, or were you just showing me that we had it? Piercing vengeance focuses. How many do we actually need for the star for that? Because I know it says 2. 2 for this. The oblivion. Oh, we do need 2 per shard. Okay. Just a flex. Got it. Now it is pretty cool. It's definitely a flex. So 2 per star. So if we're actually trying to get 18, we need 36. I already have 2. 34. So I need 56 more orbs. Definitely don't have that many yet. That going to 128. Should start filling those pretty quick. Let that go full speed. We are going to run out of blood here pretty quick. All right. It's more of a box in the void. Yeah, I don't know. This is not a cave build, Max. This is not a cave build. We are on a platform in the void. Not a cave. Big difference. Big difference. It just looks like a cave because we're doing multiple layers. Doing viz on a filter and a pylon is how I captured all the Cataclysm bosses without getting hit. That's very smart. A very, very smart way to do it. I need a lot more orbs. Give me like another 40 orbs. And we'll throw all of those in here real quick. And then speed that up. Speed that up. And then hopefully by the time I'm done doing the focuses, we will also have the ability to have all of these guys done. Ooh, advanced hopper. So is that pushing it into something? Go check the roof. What do we do on the roof? Are we talking about all the bosses we put up here? Because yeah, this is looking sick. It's looking absolutely sick. It looks really good. What does it say? Rona's contact? I don't know what that means. You got them back? May have missed something there. Give me a second. There we go. More coming. Awesome. Okay. See how close these are getting. 16. We're out of blood here. There's that one. Do I want to see your pet? I'm assuming it's going to be quite frightening. But yes, I would love to see it. No, don't. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't. Oh, with all that help, I hope someone would make a mega base for ATM 10.
PT is procrastinating on that occultism ritual,
in the void. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there with a really good base. At the top with the trophies. All right, I'm here. Oh my goodness. That looks sick, dude. That's awesome. PT is procrastinating on that occultism ritual. We're in the Beyond. Which is a void world. Let's see how close we are here. 16 more. That's got to be close to the 50. I got 64 blood orbs. Surely, right? 34. I need 4 more. 1. Check Discord. What am I checking on Discord? Also, PT, how close are you getting on that XP you were talking about for today? Surely you're getting close, right? You're number 2. Yeah, we're in the Beyond. Let's see, these guys. 34. Okay, I like using the end. Means I don't have all the traits on the bees, only need the production traits. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're gonna get all those crafted up. Then I should be able to craft the materialized vengeance essence and start working through that. We'll throw those 4 in there. Oh, that's empty because we're out of logs. Great. Whoever's suggestion it was to get the logs in the squeezer, thank you, because that was such a good idea, honestly. That probably saved me so much time trying to set up some sort of other blood farm. Oh, that doesn't even have enough yet. Getting blood. It is getting some. Okay, I like using the yeah. Use a schematic cannon and let it build the base while you progress. we need crazy spaceship or something, that would be really cool. Whether in metaneural doesn't matter in the end. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. The problem with getting blood bees is that you have to get a nomad bee spawn egg, which is like
says,
almost
get blood
impossible.
Bees and forget about it.
Like, at least based off what I saw, I wasn't about to try to get a 100% nomad bee spawn gene thing to turn it into a honey treat, to turn it into a spawn egg, just so I can make a single bloody bee to put inside of a hive to get the Poke upgrade in, to maybe eventually get enough of that to turn into another bloody bee, right? Nomad is easy. I couldn't find the nomad bee. Nomad was almost impossible. We have one, and I couldn't use the Poke upgrade on it because it doesn't go into a beehive. So instead, I gave up on that. We scrapped it. We were like, no, absolutely not. Instead, we're using logs. And that's what we did. And so far, it's worked pretty well. I'm going to speed this up. I don't know how much blood it's got to have in here to do each one of these, but... kind of working? Yeah, I may just need to keep the other one. Desert biome and a sand hive? Yeah, but you get other bees from that. That's the problem. To be fair, I got it too when it was broken. Exactly. I did the same thing back when you could just use a single bee treat with like 3% chance.
Lex Unam says, TBF, I got A to when it was broke.
Exactly, yeah. So 3% chance on a honey treat and it would just use a whole bunch of chicken eggs. That was easy. I loved that. That was definitely the better times, right? But here we are, no longer can do that. Now you got to get a full bee treat. And that just takes 8 years. Why is that not... did I speed up the wrong hive? Oh, somebody broke it. Somebody broke it. Did somebody mess with the bee stuff? Oh no, it's just not exporting fast enough. Or do we have another one sped up? Is that what it was? Were we speeding up another beehive at the same time? Probably. Overflowing, trying to catch up. Got it. Well, I'll let it run and do that, and I'm just going to grab it all out manually. Unless it is actually working. Looks like it's catching back up. Creepsicle just chilling in the back. Yeah, he's just hanging out back there. Yeah, like 15, I got it broken. We might try the desert biome with a sand hive. That would be a lot easier than doing the logs. But we also already had 5 lumber bees, so that part was pretty simple as well. And didn't require any extra setup. So that part was nice. In TTS, did they remove the dimensional chests? I didn't see dimensional chests in there. I haven't played in a couple days, though. There may be an update. I don't know. Okay. All of these are done. We've got 30. I need 6 more of those. And then I'm going to need quite a few more dark sticks. So let's do this. Let's grab... Actually, do I have the bush? Bush. Yeah, I got 4 of those. We're going to grow some trees real quick. Throw those in there. Get me... spot of dirt. Bink, bink, bink. And then I want some bone meal. Give me those. Speed it up. Actually, I do want these touching. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I can break them all at the same time. Don't have to mess around with it. And got a whole bunch more of the dead bushes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 5 just for the sake of it. Have 1 extra. We have a nomad bee. Yes, we do, but we just have one. How's your day going? Taupe, man, my day's going really, really good. Yo, what's up, hero? How's it going? Thank you for the tutorial on the quantum computer. Went for the big boy, and it was worth it. Very clear guide. I'm so glad it helped.
We have no bee in the AE too.
Yeah, but we just have one, and I can't put it into a beehive, so I can't even use the pokey upgrade to get more. That was the problem. All right, so we're going to dump all of this back in here because I don't really need that. What I really need to do is turn some of these undead logs to undead planks so that I can make some more of these guys. Because I think those are what I need to make the maces of destruction. I need a bunch more of those. That's a lightning bomb, lightning grenade. How hard are the lightning grenades to make?
Says, pokey pokey nomad bee, get blood bee, etc. etc.
Wish you
or
could.
We could go and fight the chaos dragon again.
So you can't pokey pokey the nomad bee because it can't go into a beehive. Let's see. I can make one of these. I need more of the empowered inverted potentia things. So I got to make some more of these real quick. What are these guys? Potentia spheres? Do we run out of slime balls?
Campionazo Allah says, hi John, what are you trying to build now?
Hello, we're just trying to finish up all the evil craft stuff you need for the star. So I got all of the piercing vengeance focuses done. We just need to make those maces, which are pretty easy to make. It just takes a little bit of time to get it going. I got 10 potentia spheres now. I've got one already done, so I need 18 total. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need 4 more. Perfect. And then I turn all of those into these. That should be 16. That's just 17. And then I've already got the empowered one. Do we have... The lightning grenades, I believe, are made with lightning in a bottle? Right. Weather container thunderstruck. Weather container empty. I believe you can change it. Thunderstruck. So
Lex Unam says, box of eternal closure plus 1 egg plus a ton of blood nomad bee spawn egg. Campionazo Allah says, would you say ATM 10 is you fave mod pack?
I have played more All the Mods 10 than any other mod pack. I don't know why, but whenever anybody asks me that question, I'm always a little partial to some of the more like OG mod packs, like Feed the Beast Revelation. I really enjoyed that one. It's why I got into it in the first place. So I don't know what I would say my favorite mod pack is, but so I need to change it to Thunderstruck. I've got empty ones. So I just need to throw an empty one on one of the weather containers. So that is a normal one. That's Sunshine. Or no other. So I do have to throw it onto one of the environmental accumulators. Really, I just need one more lightning grenade. I don't need a lot. Lightning bomb. Unless, does the lightning in a bottle work? I'm gonna steal one of these real quick. Apologies if I shouldn't have. No, it doesn't work. I was kind of hoping it would like cause lightning. Is that because I need the... No, that's just a lightning upgrade orb. How can I cause lightning easily? Any thoughts? You need to be thundering. Is this uploaded to YouTube to watch later? Yes, it is. There's a whole playthrough playlist.
Torrid Sun says, charged snowball.
Exit all the way?
Pi.
Absolutely. Charged snowball. That's right. Charged snowball. I just need some snowballs. We're going to throw it through here. Where's that at? The power thing used to be right here, right? Where'd we move power to? I don't care. Go for it. Anybody know where we moved power? Use a lightning grenade and it will hit. Yeah, I know the lightning grenade will work, but we already have 18 of those, and I don't really want to have to craft more, if that makes sense. Oh, I don't know how to respawn it. That's a question for anybody else. All right, we're gonna go looking. We're on a witch hunt now. Where'd we move power to? Not down here. We move it upstairs? What the heck? Power was near the terminals. Yeah, it was right here. And now it's just gone. It looks like there's a chest with all of the stuff in it for power. But the energizing orb and everything is gone. Where is power charger orb thingy? We're gonna make it faster. Got distracted. Got it. Okay. If what are the odds we could set it up for 2 seconds? So let me charge a snowball. Honestly, let me just steal that and one of these. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put it all back in there. 9 rods is really slow. I agree. I agree. That. This. Snowball. I'm just gonna make a couple of these real quick. And then I'm gonna put all the stuff back. All right. Grab that out of there, break that, break this, and put stuff back in the chest. No longer need it. All good. Okay. We just managed to put it in the chest. You're looking in. Got it. Power was near the terminals. Anyone have an idea how big it can be?
Says,
I have no clue.
Do anyone have an idea of how big it can be?
Zero idea. Throw all that on the ground. Snowball it. Boom. Within 5 blocks of the arc. That's good to know. Why did that turn into 2? Because there were 2 stacks of them there? Should I have thrown each one out individually? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. We've got to make so many more of those now. Okay, so make one of those. They all just disappeared. And then these. And then we'll throw those in here. Because I'm not about to craft all those by hand again. I have to do them one at a time. That's so stupid. So it worked as long as they were in like a separate stack. So I've got 3. I need to do 15 more. Yippee. 5. All right, start those up. Got them. What if I did this? Nah, they're all joining the same stack. I need a lot more snowballs then. Hold up, what if I... No, they're all joining the same exact stack. Can I do them 2 at a time then? Because technically that's... No, I can only do them 1 at a time. Great. All right, well, there are those. I've got 7. Means I'm going to need at least 1 more of these. And quite a number of snowballs more. Snowballs. Grab those. And then... jump out on a limb and think Lex probably... Nope, nope, nope. We still got this. We got this. All right, slap that down there, slap that on there, see if this works. Does. Kind of. Not got the power. Too far away. Oh no, it worked. It's just laggy. Okay, you can put them all around it, surround it if you want. You could have used a dropper and a clicker. For the snowballs? Because yeah, you're right, I could have, but there's no way that's actually going to make it faster. Setting up the dropper and clicker is going to take way more time than just, I mean, it's 18 of them, right? I think the only perk for that would have been like full automation. All right, we're just gonna start doing this. Dude, what the heck? Throw that one in there. Beautiful. Throw another one in. Throw that one down. I'm getting struck by lightning. This one, charge snowball. I'm almost got them all. I'm almost dead, dude. Yeah, I only need, I mean, no point. Use the weather machine for Mablecraft. Need loads of blood to stack at a time. Yeah, yeah. I think that should be all the snowballs I need. All right, who's doing something making it lag? Because it is laggy. Like really bad. Like remarkably bad. No, my money, I think Balrog joined and it started lagging.
Lex Unam says, not my fault.
TPS died, exactly. TPS died fast. Okay. 11 of those now. Do I have everything I need? Evil craft. We have 18 of the empowered inverted potentias. We should have all the sticks we need. Means the only thing we're really waiting on is this Garmbonza whatever. That stuff. Blood's working through. Let me speed up the logs again if I can. Make sure we get enough of those and then double check here real quick. 16 Vengeance Essence. That's more than enough. This, that, snag 'em. We're going to start them cooking. Absolutely cooking. Why are we not getting logs again? We decide those weren't important? Or are we just really behind again? We're just really behind again. Lovely. Whoa.
Lex Unam says, you can't respawn CG again, search it again.
See, dump. It would seem as if it has basically stopped pulling logs out of here. Potentially. Possibly. But how do you keep your time on full at all times? If you go into, you have your wireless universal terminal, you're looking for an export card. On your export card, you set #1 time fluid and always export time fluid out to there. Keep your inventory system, your AE system full of time fluid and you're good to go. And then for power, you just do any sort of wireless charging, player charging. That's all it is. I'm looking for the Gas Guardian now. That might be the cause. It could be the cause of the lag. That's a good point. John, make life easy. Use the same machines as latex IF for the blood. I could. The command only works in lowercase. That's true. Yeah, it does. You can't respond to Curse Guardian. Search it again. Fair enough. How do you keep your time? We got that one. Okay, I think I'm caught back up. Okay, so I think 6 was all I needed, right? 36? Maybe? Maybe? Mace of Destruction. That is 18 Maces of Destruction. Do I need them filled or no? What is that used for? Used for this one, Oblivion Shard. It does need to be filled. Okay, so we can do that pretty easily. Okay. So get those out of there, toss these in. Gonna do it times 8 and see if it gets any logs out of here. Because it doesn't look like, no, I mean, even it's just not pulling anything out right now.
Says, which mod is the wireless terminal and how I craft it?
There's 2 different ones. What I would recommend doing is looking into flux power. And then you're just going to make like 2 different things. What am I doing wrong with this? Trying to relabel these centrifuges. Give me a second. I'll come take a look. This guy right here. A flux controller is going to allow you to have this wireless charging thing. You can charge your armor slots, your curio slots, your hotbar, your offhand, and your main hand. Then you have to make sure to turn this on and then click apply. And then on your flux network, once you have one, to your power source, connect a flux plug. And this will allow it to pull power from here and then charge everything on your flux network. Snag that out real quick. Dump it all in there because it doesn't need a lot of blood. That should be enough for it. Let me grab a label gun real quick. Pull labels. Oh, it's pushed it. What is it? Pulled labels from the manager. Okay. I think I may have just totally wiped everything on accident. Okay, so this one's got
Yazin
labels.
says, iPlayer transmitter from Power is better BC. It stores the energy too.
Yeah, you can use that too. That one works. I just like Flux Power better. There it is. So these are all centrifuges. It doesn't look like any of the hives are labeled yet. According to this guy. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Incubator, smasher, centrifuge.
Campionazo Allah says, how can I have a wireless terminal? Is it form applied energetics?
Yeah, it's for AE. Wireless terminal is AE. If you just search in here for wireless terminal, it'll show you all the different kinds, and you can combine all of these together. So you can have pattern access, pattern encoding, all of that. I think we had to pull from here first, right? Pulled from manager. Okay. Barrel, battery, centrifuge, hive, storage. That's what we want. So barrel is that. Battery, that. Centrifuge. What is it? Shift click to do all connected. Centrifuges. Hives. Those. And those. I don't know if tops and bottoms matter. Probably should undo tops and just do bottoms. But those are all the hives. Storage. Gonna be the... Where are we store? Are we doing storage here? How are we doing storage? Did we just putting it all back in here, right? So that's storage. And then push labels to the manager. Did I do that correctly? I think I did all of that correctly. You just need flux storage, and it stores all their power inside your network as well. Yep. Does anybody disagree with how I did that? I think that should be correct. That's my understanding, at least. And then from there, hopefully, we're pulling stuff out of here again. Not really. Seems like it's getting stuff from everywhere else. Yeah, I thought it was right. It does look good to me. Check the code. Something isn't correct. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just running really slow. Edit. I'm not gonna edit. I did push the labels. Yes. The script is outputting to the interface. From barrel output to storage. So it's that the barrel's full. I just think it's not outputting from the barrel to storage fast enough. From each hive's output to barrel, yeah. The problem is just that this is full and it's not getting from the barrel to the centrifuges quick enough because the centrifuges are all full. We had speed upgrades to the centrifuges, right? Let's do that real quick. Speedier upgrades, a whole bunch of them. Start them. Then...
Michael Potter says, the barrel is filling, meaning nothing can go into it.
Yep. So this hopefully should help with some of that. We had speedier upgrades to all of these. Then maybe the barrel's emptier? Barrel looking good? Barrel's looking a lot better.
Unam says,
that's
maybe
for sure.
If you must speed upgrade on the centrifuges BCS they have 0. Torrid Sun says, upgrade that barrel and add stack upgrades.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay now. I think it was just that the centrifuges were full. Because yeah, this is working fine. It's absolutely cooking through these now. Which means we should be okay. So now if I speed this up as much as I have been, it still pulls everything out and throws it in the interface. Excellent. All right, that's all. We're good. Does anybody know how to automate Heart of the Sea? Right now I'm using a create conduit fan, convert, innovi. I'm using mystical agriculture. That's the way I do it. I'm not sure why you're saying specifically know that, but that is by far the easiest way to do it. Like 4 mystical agriculture essences and then you're done. Okay, 2 more of these. Beautiful. Okay, 18 fully charged of those. I think we have everything for Evilcraft done. So for the Oblivion Shard, we have... I'm going to have to go make sure we got enough of those. We got 2 of these, so I'm going to need 34 more. Okay. I will make those recipes then. I really would have thought we had most of those. Blaze Rod. Don't we have these automated? Blaze Prediction, Blaze Seeds. I'm going to plant the Blaze Seeds. Y'all can sue me if you want. I'm going to throw them in here, though. That we start getting some Blaze Essence so that we can get Blaze Rods. Playing with a crew, and we decided to not use the same mods for resources. Make shops to trade, and I got bees. Nice. Sounds good. Personally, I use MA for the Heart of the Sea. It's... Yeah... you may be trying to do something that's more difficult unnecessarily. I would have whoever's doing Mystical Ag do Heart of the Sea. Otherwise, I feel like it's probably going to be pretty difficult for you because that is just the easiest way to do it. Blaze Rod block. Anybody care if I undo these? Or is there just like some other easier way to craft this? Here, let's just do that as a recipe then. Seems like we got plenty of them. That's our recipe for blaze rods. For now, at least. Then Needed one for slime. Balls. I don't think we have slime essence. Don't have that. Don't have the little slime balls. Dough, create wheat flour. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Can pink slime not be used for whatever it is I'm trying to make here? No, and I need a ton of slime balls. I don't have enough generalized nether protections either. Excellent. Okay. So that's not going to be the way to slime or to blaze rods either. I didn't use AMA for hearts. Pretty easy. The server address is on Discord. Yeah, it's in the Discord. Can I just make like 10 real quick? I can't even do that. Okay, so the brown mushroom. Let's set up a pattern for those real quick. These guys, that should be what we're looking at. Then while we're in here, we're going to pull out that pattern for blaze rods. Because that's not going to be the one we're going to use. We're going to end up using one that's going to use the MAS since we just set up. Get rid of that. Blaze rods, essence. Grab that pattern. We'll throw this one in here. Then, I think the only thing I'm really missing here is slime balls. Which, man, it doesn't look like pink slime is going to be the answer. I don't know. What mods should be focused on for early game? I would focus early game on some sort of like an actual storage system. The reason I say that is because your life becomes so much easier once you don't spend half of your gameplay time looking for stuff that you've got stored in random chests. That's what I do. People make fun of me for it, but I rush the AE2 ME storage system, usually day one of every single playthrough, because it just legit makes my life so much easier. But that's just me. It also, there's a lot of things that you can do.
Lex Unam says, did John return what it needed to be returned?
What needed to be returned? I did. I returned the Paxel earlier. Yes, I did. I didn't keep it. Yeah, you could also rush Power stuff. That's true. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I thought I put it back in the chest. Oh, no, I did not. Hold up. One sec. Un momento. Yeah, what are you talking about? It's in this chest right here. See? It's totally been there the whole time, too. Don't tell him. Whatever you guys do, don't tell him. I didn't steal anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so I still don't have a good way to get slime. Do we have slime seeds? Would be soul jars, Solium seed base, unless perchance, possibly, I would you maybe get those through a reward. Chanter. I got something, but I don't know which one it was. It's not like there's video evidence or exactly. How's he gonna know? He won't know. How would he know? My friend told me to make a jetpack and a power charger. Yes, jetpacks are great to have early game. Early game flight is also awesome. It doesn't look like there's any other thing really I can. Oh, hold up, that was a seed. That's also a seed, maybe. Iridium seeds. Ooh. Iridium and cyanite. Both those are okay. Aren't the ones I wanted. Let's see. I want to see what craft is trying to use the slime and if it could be. I think is it this one? No. Oh, it's the craft for, oh, what are they called? The balls. What are those things called? The one that's blaze powder and a slime ball. I know the craft for it, but I cannot remember what it's called. Let's see what seeds we do have. Netherite. Care about any of those? None of the slime seeds. That's magma. Thank you. I'd rather magma that. So this is the one that needs the slime balls. So let's find that actual pattern and see, because I believe, no, it actually has to be a slime ball. A molten core. Do we have any of those? No. Oh goodness, I could play for hours and hours, forget about life, or I could play along here when it ends up stop feeling. Yeah, magma cream is what we're looking for. Creative flight feels like cheats are on. Jetpack seems legit. I feel that. I personally prefer the jetpack just because it actually goes faster than creative flight, which is kind of nice most times. Okay, we'll throw those back in there. Don't care about this. I just don't have a good way to get slime. None of these are going to be good, which means I'm probably going to end up making slime essence here. Or doing a slime prediction kind of thing. I just don't like the drop. It gets annoying when trying to build. Yeah, that's fair. That's actually a really good point. Play, so I turn biomass into slime balls. That seems gross. I'm not using MI for it. Wait, we have slimy bees, don't we? We have a ton of slimy bees. What do these guys feed off of? Bee flowering. Anything. I'm making a hive of slimy bees. Because I don't want to have to deal with not having slime balls. I can change the throttle speed on jetpack to 22. Yeah, you can. And it is handy to do that.
These slime gateway.
I could, or do a poppy in there. I need some omega upgrades. Omega. 3 more. Got them. Awesome. Boom. So now double check. Perfect. All right, and make sure all of that should be going through, so I should be getting slime balls now. 177. Gonna speed it up a little bit more. Double check, 305, perfect. So I do have to wait for a lot of those slime balls to come in, but I think I'm waiting on blazes too. So theoretically, I'm looking at making 34 of those. 5,000 slime balls and another 640 blaze essence. Be able to do that pretty quick. This chest must not be linked. I don't believe it is. Let me grab the linking. Do we not have any? Fascinating. Linking tool, grab it. Link that one. Gonna throw this back in here. Now all of it's getting pushed. That should be fine. Is it that one? It is that one. Okay, good. Pink slimy, slimy combs. It does look like it's filling up maybe a little bit quickly. Did I fly too close to the sun? I may have flown too close to the sun. do that real quick and that should help. Yeah, much better. Okay. Almost created a bottleneck there for myself. All right, hopefully we're closer to slime balls now. Yeah, honestly, that might be all we need. So we're trying to make the Galgadorian drill things. Galgadorian drills. 34. Using 200 blaze essence. Okay. But we are actually really close on that. So I suppose that means we need to continue to make 18 of everything we're making for the star. Because I initially was just planning on making one. But it looks like that is not the route we're going. It looks like we're going to make 18 of all of them so we can automate it. So in that case, I can't do that one because it's not set up yet. What was the other one? The 256 million portable items. Why? Where is it? Where did it go? Because we did have one in there. Did we put the item cell into something? Why is this here? That's not supposed to be there. Anyways. 17 of those. Okay, we need a lot more essences built up. So in that case, let's make 3 of those. 1 of those. Make 1 more. Gonna make 2 more. Cool. About a 3rd. Lovely. Probably doing each of those individually is not the right way to go, but whatever, here we are. Okay, those are gonna start crafting. Is incompatible. I would just reinstall. Is the heated better than powered? Yeah, the heated is the one that can do the blocks. So it does blocks rather than like Why is none of that going out of here? What did we change? Okay, so we're not exporting out of these, just so we're all aware. I'm having to like manually pull stuff out right now. It's fine. Are the hives not? They should. I set it up right. So if it was changed, I'm gonna let other people deal with it. Hives not linked centrifuges. I'm working on modern industrialization for the first time. I see why everyone doesn't like it. Yeah, it kind of happens. It's part of it. A lot of people that don't like it. Max, make sure you're using the correct IP as well. We had somebody yesterday trying to use the To The Sky IP instead of the normal atm10.johnhalls.com. And the normal one is the one that you need to use. Because there are 2 different IPs in there for 2 different servers. See. Oh, I liked it. We made that bigger. I actually like that a lot. So it should be done with all of it. Let's focus on one thing here. We're trying to get the Oblivion Shard. I do need the Galgadorian drill. We're done with piercing. 1, 2, 3. Those 3 we're completely done with. I need 18 Eternal Stella, 18 Snug Queen trophies. And then did we get the Cataclysm stuff? Did we actually set up the Cataclysm stuff in a manner where we can farm it? Because I know you guys went and killed all the Cataclysm bosses. Which is why we've got all the trophies up here. It just doesn't seem necessarily like we did it in a way where we can get more of those things. Is that fair to say? You're using To The Sky? Yep, I figured that's what it was. We had that same issue yesterday. So this is not gonna, unless we got it set back up. If we did get that set back up, then it might work. It looks like it is working. Okay, cool. That means power is set back up downstairs. Why on earth? I thought you meant text to speech and not to this guy. That's fine. It's all fine. Hey, there it is. Dude, that's looking pretty good. That's looking really good, actually. It's working and fast. Excellent. Okay. Not pretty, but hey, I mean, it doesn't have to be pretty. What do you plan on setting up the Forbidden Arcanist Forge? It is already set up. Oh, we removed some stuff. If you go into here, there is an elevator. You can go up and it's up here. PT's working on it right now.
Lex Unam says, but it looks cool to the eye.
I agree. All right, there's that. I'm gonna head back through. Head back to here. Oh, that's actually the wrong place. Go back to the Beyond. So, let's go ahead and make our pattern. I don't think I'm really trying to make that one yet. I think the one I'm really looking at is the pattern for... Oh, what is it? The Oblivion Shard? Oblivion Shard. This is the one I'm trying to make. So let's throw it in here somewhere. Gonna make 18 of those. So we're missing the 3 things I figured we were. The Snow Queen trophy we can run go get. Blaze Essence and then Glowstone Essence as well. But we're getting there on both of those. And I'm assuming Glowstone Essence is still building up. 276. I'm just waiting for it to go up just to make sure it is growing. We may have pulled the Glowstone seeds out. I think that's exact. Well, those are refined glowstone, not even normal glowstone. Are we getting glowstone? Oh, that doesn't have any upgrades. That's the problem. These. Snag those. 4. Perfect. Quantum rings. Never seen that before. How the heck? You connected the compact machines. Yeah, we're using quantum rings for that. All that should be fine. Why are we not getting glowstone essence anymore? Did we take glowstone seeds out? Because if so, I don't think we should have. But it doesn't look like we're getting any more, so I'm gonna let somebody else deal with that. But it's getting there. Never seen that before. No, to each other. Yeah, it's there's a compact room. It's one of these small rooms with framed blocks that has these entryways. It also has a waystone in it. But each one of them has just different teleport pads to go into different compact machines. All of the compact machines are actually in the world. I think this is one of them. Actually, I have no clue what that is. That looks more like a mob farm than anything. But they are in the world. We're just using that to get to them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know who thought of it. It's probably PT, but it is pretty sick. So... yeah, good. Or can I make? Nope. I think all of that was probably used for the palace stuff that's being created. So maybe here shortly we'll get more. But yeah, just so y'all know, we are not getting any more glowstone essence at all. It is in fact all gone. And I didn't see any seeds for it. But what I could do, could probably try. Any reason why you're playing Element 10 again? Was there a major update? There have been several major updates since I played last, which is why I'm playing again. Yes, to answer your question. I'm thinking, since we didn't do it initially, I'm probably going to run back and try to grab the Cataclysm mobs, because it doesn't look like we have any of the stuff we need from them, that we can set them up on creature catchers. I'm assuming, I'm just going to throw this out there. Does anybody have the Cataclysm mobs on the server? What's your best tips for starters about MI and how to make it easier? There's a Chosen Architect video. It shows how to do this, but have everything set up to just continually craft until it can't anymore. And you can do that using drawers or chests that have like some sort of limiting factor on it, so it won't go past a certain point. And then always have that buffer of basic items, and then also set up one machine per item. And on top of that, do what is the other thing?
Lex Unam
soul surging. Make sure to soul surge.
Fast.
Excellent. Okay, so we have some of these things. Are we going to set them up in bees? Because I need the meat shredder and the void forge, and we don't have any of those, or either of those. What are our thoughts? You have them? Just working on the wannabe now. Okay, sweet. So we are going to be farming those. Excellent. I won't worry about it. As long as we have a plan and we do have them, then I'm not going to worry about it. Greg Tech New Horizon, it's beginner friendly. Yeah, sure. Sure. Zora, best tip. No, you can bother with it. If you may end up hating yourself for it, but you can. But I would highly recommend soul searching everything to the highest extent that you possibly can. But you don't have to do it, to be clear. But if you want to do it, your prerogative. Make sure to soul search, and then make sure to have everything, one machine per item you're crafting, and then also make sure to have a buffer of all the basic items indefinitely. Those are my suggestions. If I were to do it again, that's what I would do. Okay. Probability device. Rainbow furnace. We got, so I'm gonna need to make a lot more of the rainbow furnaces. Let's see. Because I made some of these the other day. I'm also gonna need to make more rainbow coal. Silver ingots. We have like no silver. Is silver essence in here somewhere? Osmium, steel, fire, what? No, we do not. Silver. We have silver dust and raw silver. So let's take the raw silver, grab ourselves a little hammer, and smash it all. 10 of those real quick. And then I'm going to run all of this through a furnace real quick. As soon as somebody's done making glass. Honestly, it might be me. Might be the glass I'm making for the 56 things. Do we have another furnace free? Or is this the only one? I think that's the only one we have. Crafting. All that glass is done. All that glass is done. So it's glass for this. Okay. So it is making that. ATM, the villager trades are a huge help for start for both MI and Pneumaticraft. Yes, 100%. I would recommend doing that for sure. The villager trades can help you skip a lot of stuff at the beginning. The glass is almost done.
Lex
It's
Unam
just
says,
not pulling
the
it out.
furnace can't output fast enough. That's why I used another method.
I mean, that's smart. But now it's just not outputting at all. Let me throw the glass back in there. I may have just messed up that autocraft. No, it got the glass. Okay. So now, why are you shoving me around? What was the thing I needed silver for? There's something else down there. Whee! Got another furnace down here or something? Not that guy. Oh, dude, that's looking great. That actually looks really good. Okay. With that out of the way, what's the server TPS? Let's... Eight. Mostly overworld, causing issues once again. So those autocrafts are done. What was I looking at autocrafting? Oh, the rainbow furnaces. That's right. Because I need 36 just base. And then I also have to have one rainbow coal as well. Quest. I think all of that's for this one, right? Yeah. So 2 of the rainbow furnaces for each of that. So that means I need 36 of those. The rainbow coal is used for this one. Which means I need another 18 rainbow furnaces to make the rainbow coal. Kind of annoying. But we're getting there. I used a barrel with a ton of slots plus a router. The router can fast track everything. That's smart. Very smart. All right, while I'm down here and nobody else is, we're going to go ahead and collect all my quest rewards. I knew it was going to be bad. Well, I did it here. We're going to throw all of this up into there. You know, if we got enough people on to claim all the quest rewards, we might actually get... Did we cancel the rainbow furnace craft? Rainbow 4, it looks like it's broken. Maybe? Scheduled 53 rainbow cores. If we break stuff, not my fault. No, I agree, it's never anybody's fault. I remember you saying you won't rush the start when you're looking for the base location at the start. What changed? I don't remember. I mean, the whole point of these playthroughs is to rush the star. I think when I was, I don't know. I wasn't necessarily trying to rush the star, and I'm still not necessarily trying to, but we are trying to finish the pack because, I mean, we're close, right? Let's see. PT changed all the thing. How close are you to all the monster? We could probably make one pretty quickly. I do think making more than one is going to take a little bit of time. We're probably getting pretty close to having all the occultism stuff done. And then somebody's working on getting all of the cataclysm stuff automated. The create mechanical arm ought to be pretty easy. And the blaze burner is actually really easy. Why is this craft not working? Can I craft like 10 of these and it like actually work? Okay, can I craft 100 of those and it actually work? No. What the heck? Did I allow substitutions on that craft? It's ridiculous to give a full star block to star B. I think it would make. I think one would make more sense. Yeah, you're right. Lex, you can use SFM for the orb and rods. It's much neater. Like, is a video evidence probably PT then? Yeah, you might. You might. I don't remember saying that, but I might have said that. Who knows? But usually our point in doing these community playthroughs is to rush the star. I don't know why I would have, but probably some furnace with MBT on the system. Remove all the furnaces, and don't try to stack from new crest. Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Torrid Sun says, probably some furnace with NBT on the system. Remove all the furnaces that don't stack and try requesting.
I can do it 10 at a time. It's just if I do more than 10 at a time, it seems to break. Fine by me. I'll just do 10. And then craft like 30 of those.
Demon says, you were fighting
Easy.
with bees yesterday. How are you
I
now?
was.
Were you able to do Omega?
Yeah, we've got all the Omega upgrades going. Pretty much we're down to the final stretch here. I was just planning on making 1 star. However, the rest of the crew seems to think that we should do more than that. And so instead of just doing 1 star, put it back. What in the lag? Come on, buddy. Why am I so lagged when connected to the ME system? I can't put it. There it goes. Okay. All right. I've got the 18 I need. I'll grab some TNT. Make a little bit more of it. That might be me. Hey, it's okay. It's fine. As long as I can do what I need to do, we're good. Flint and steel. Grab one of those. I'm going to do your world. Let's see. Should be field base. Perfect. I'm starting to follow you. This game is very tiring. I feel you. I feel you. The game can be a little bit tiring at times. So what I'm going to do for now is I grab that. We're going to throw a rainbow furnace at the ground. Put TNT on top of it. You're then going to surround it with dirt, because this is the only way I could get it to work yesterday. Is if I actually like encased this dude, lit it, and then blocked over the top. That was so laggy, but it worked. Same thing here. Rainbow furnace, TNT. I know I don't have to do this if anybody's going to say it. It's just bugged. That. Sometimes it bugs. What do you do to look at TPS? There's a command for it. It's neo/TPS, which TPS is actually getting a lot better. I don't know if somebody fixed something, but it's looking a lot better than it was like 3 seconds ago. That. Light it. Blow it. We're gonna get 18 of these rainbow coals. You stop mining. Well, I think that clears up what the problem was. 15, that there, this here. One more. Light it. Cover it. My phone keeps changing to uppercase. Oh, that's funny. I stay within 3 blocks of the blast. I would rather not, and I don't have to. As long as I do exactly what I'm doing now, I have not had it not work. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. I don't know if it lit it. It did not. There we go. Not always drops. So I don't know why it doesn't always drop, but every time I've been doing it like this, it has been working. So I'm just gonna do this. Do this. Throw that in there. Light it. Cover it over. But once we get all 18 of these, and that's all the rainbow coal and rainbow furnaces we have to have, based off of what I saw, what on earth? I've never seen that before. Is it something new that they've added? I swear if it clears out my inventory. Oh, it clears off the ground. That's fine. As long as it doesn't clear out my inventory, I'm fine. I do not care. There's that one. Light it. Place it over. Mob farm, go check a lot of stuff on the ground from the mob farm. Got it. That makes sense. Did that one give me one? Or did it? I don't think it cleared with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're down one there. That one just disappeared. That's odd. It landed above. It did land above. Thank you. What an eye.
P Crossfire says, that's always been there since the start.
Oh.
It only activates when a certain amount of entities are on the ground.
It checks out. Well, it's a cool little feature. All right, there's that. We light it. We're getting close, almost halfway-ish. Kind of close. All right, so that means I can keep doing it the way I was doing it, where I basically just bury it and then throw a block on top, right? Do that, do this. One shade. I'm working on something, dude. Maybe in a little bit. Or are you working on stuff like downstairs? Because I could run down there real quick. But literally, I'm in the middle of this. Like, we're checking things off the list. That one, this one. Do we have another one land on top? Oh, we're good. Okay. One threw it over in the corner. Give me a second. Why does everybody want me as soon as I start doing something? You guys didn't want me 3 seconds ago. Watch out, Lex. There's TNT going off behind you. Just FYI. That didn't work. TNT on top. Bingo, bango. Why are we standing on it? Did you catch the coal? You did catch the coal. Can I has it? It has it? Thank you. Should go find like a hidden place where they can't find me. Rainbow, TNT, light it, dirt. Why are we standing on it? Why are we standing? You picked it up again. Why? Gadget back? Why are we taking? You got armor. Okay, excellent. That makes sense as to why you can stand on top of it. But why are we standing on top of it is the question. Like, is it just because we can? Blow it up top again? No, it did not. Okay, well, how many ended up making it in here? Rainbow. I've got 13. That means you're holding one at least. All right. Put that one on top. Light it. Cover it. What? Why? Why?
Lex Unam says, BCS cool guys don't see explosions.
There's nothing on the floor under Lex. Okay. Do it again right here. Nope, wrong thing. I don't understand. Why must we do this? Why can I not blow up my poor things in peace? All I want to do is explode my little furnaces, dump it all into the system. Oh great, and now all the rainbow coal in the system's gone. Oh, this must be a protected chunk. Great, even better. Unless it's just glitched. No, it's just, they're all gone. Fun. Fun. Put it on top. Cover it up. Maybe it'll kill him. There it is.
Lex
All
Phenom
right.
says, now fix the holes. Is a sacred rule in Minecraft to patch the holes.
Absolutely not. You guys picked up all the coal. I'm leaving you guys to patch the holes. I put all the coal in the system. There's only one left. Yep. All right. There are now 3 left in the system. Yeah, I'm not fixing the holes. Absolutely not. But I will put all the TNT and stuff back. There we go. Yep, all the coal's gone. So somebody's yoinking the coal. Flash home. All caps. All right. We're fixing that. How do I do this? Slot memory, item display, backpack settings. Cannot open. Perfect. Homer, I did lock the backpack.
Crossfire says,
Lex,
don't
where are
lock
you?
It.
Lex, where did you go? Quick. Lex! Near the boom area. Alright, I'm here. Yes. What am I looking at? Just the guy below me? I'm confusion. This farm is the one that causes thousands of items on the ground. Ah, got you. Okay, that makes sense. Is it the one for the apotheosis stuff or gyms and such? Oh, that's got a lot of stuff in there. That's got a lot of stuff in there. It's got all the gyms in the world, though. Goodness. That's sick. Very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and activate that one. All right, was that it? You disable? Yeah, it's turned off, but it still got all the gyms and stuff. So it's your fault, guys. Maybe it, not necessarily entirely, but it might partially be. I didn't even know this was here, to be clear. So, oh. E.T., I'm going to be honest with you. I really do not want to TP to you. I'll head back to the Beyond. And I'll fly back up on the roof to you. What are we looking at? The dark hole? Black hole. Very nice. My team's fault. Yeah, probably. So that's what we're going to throw the XP into. And we're going to get the XP stuff back out of it. Very cool. Okay. So with that all out of the way, that should make the philosopher's fuel a lot easier. We should have a lot of those smelter prisms already. Do we have insanite blocks built? I don't remember how far we made it through extreme reactors. It's extreme. It didn't look like it. Extreme. No, we're still at the really beginning stages of that one. Stable wormhole's done though. Very nice. The Oblivion shard, I think, is the one. Let's see how close we are on those Galgadorian drills. We said 34 more. Still just plays us since we're waiting on. That's fine. Let's just make what we can though. So instead of 34, do like 20. 17. 16. Bingo. All right, that'll be easy enough. Hey yo, how's it going? Moonsta, it's going really good. How are you? We're hanging in there, playing some other mods 10. Having a lot of fun. Okay, so we're getting the Eternal Stella. So that's going to also get us a lot closer to having that first piece of the star done. Well, I guess it's not the first piece. We got a lot more of it done than I really expected. But Dragon Soul has got to be pretty close as well, too. Oh, so now you can just spawn in the dragon and use a creature catcher on it. Well, that's a lot easier. Okay. Netherrack 6X. Netherrack. We do have Nether Essence going, but not a lot. Did we stop growing Nether Essence? Elysium. This package isn't done yet. What the heck is taking so long? Yeah, you know exactly why it's taking so long. Is this number going up? 2233. It doesn't look like it is. Let's see. What?
Lex Unam says, I'm working on Infinite Netherrack, don't worry.
Okay, alright, good. I wasn't sure if we were going with, because if we're making 18 of these stars, we're going to need a lot. What else are we missing that I could work on? I can make all the concrete powders. That just seems kind of lame. Gross. We should have the Wither Builder done. We do. We should need to put it in here. Why do you have muffle blocks on the MA farm so it doesn't make noise? Because it's really annoying.
Lex Unam says, I just need my Wastone BCS. Someone moved it.
Which one? I mean, I can give you one. Get started on the Eclipse fuel tanks. I could. I just hate doing that. It's so... Eclipse. Alloy. Eclipse Ember. Wait, so we've got that automated? If that's already... Is that Eclipse fuel is just the Ember into the Void Flame fuel. I mean, that should be pretty easy to... So we just need to automate the fuels then. That shouldn't be too bad. Stop messing with the farm. Which farm? Talking about this one? Oh, it does still have those guys spawning in there. Oh, it's got all kinds of XP. All right. I could do Eclipse. Or I could do Iron Spells. That might be more fun. The arcane anvil, legendary. I might do iron spells. Unless we already have it done. At iron spell irons. What's this mod called? Irons. We have some legendary ink, but we have not made the spells we're trying to, which is excellent. That means I should be able to do that pretty quickly. Alchemist Cauldron. I need bottles, right? And then like a fire, campfire. I don't know, amber fuel. At least request a bunch of eclipse fuel to start getting crafted. It takes long. That's true. That's actually a really good point. Be like a full 64. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's the alloy. Be like 100. There it goes. We'll let it do that. Campfire. Snag one of those real quick. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna place it right there. We'll put this right on top of it. I'll jump in. I believe be able to get the blood I need this ways. Make sure I keep eating. That way I keep healing at least a little bit. 256, I think, is what you need. Okay. Why are we killing people? There's that. All right, this should be enough for now. I can only assume. Once again, I cannot put stuff back in here. At evil craft, not evil craft, irons. What the heck? Did all of the iron stuff just got pulled out? No, it's there. It's just taken 8 years to come up.
Torrid Sun says, I think the drives are going offline for some reason, since you can't put items in or see what is stored.
Maybe. Device missing channel? Yeah. What are we messing with? Because, yeah, this whole middle thing here is missing channels. All right, while they're doing that, I don't think I need the pedestal. I got that done. I do need an arcane anvil. Go ahead and get that rolling. What else do I need for it? Just a normal anvil? Make one of these real quick. All right, arcane. I actually want to put that down, actually. So let's go back and grab that real quick. And we're going to bring it over here. I'm going to set it right there next to this. I believe I need the legendary ink and then scrolls. Yeah, Tortson, I think you were right on that. I think it was the channel use on that. So acupuncture scroll on a scroll forge. So I need a scroll forge as well. Let's make one of those. There. Legendary ink. Hello. How can I help you? Oh, for me?
Oh. Don't mind if I do. Ah, why, thank you. Very kind of you, good sir. Oh, I'm so fast. I'm so speedy. Look at me. Sorry. Excuse me there. It's fixed. Good, good, good. You need tons of legendary ink? I don't need tons. I do need some.
Fixed.
The craft for legendary ink. I don't remember what it is. Or if that's something you have to get from the bosses that drop it. Alchemist Cauldron. Amethyst, epic ink, legendary ink. That's not bad. So with that out of the way, the Wither Skull Scroll, this one, level 9, legendary ink. So the level 9 was the one I can make here. Legendary ink, it's just paper and a blood vial. Perfect. Legendary ink, paper, and the blood vials.
Lex Unam says, John, check now the furnace speed.
Okay, I will. Momentarily. Wither Skull Scroll. 12 of them. Now, I do need some more legendary ink. You were right about that, but not a ton more. Furnace speed. With what? Oh, that's actually cooking pretty nicely. I ain't got no clue what to test it with. I'm assuming it's faster, right? Oh, it's a lot faster. Heck yeah. We tell it to do like, it's got speed in it, factory in it. Oh, dude. Very cool. So that's the one with the modular router, pushing and pulling from it. Very nice. Pyromancer in a jar, use it with the Drigme. I could do that. How hard is it to get one of those pyromancers? No flight drift is so trippy. Yeah, it is. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Do you have an update for me on below? Blah, blah, blah. What do you want an update on? You guys are the ones supposed to be doing stuff. Well, you want me to say no update? Like, love dumb people. Let's sit back here real quick. Make sure, nope, not missing anything. All right, with that out of the way, I need legendary ink. I agree the pyromancer in a jar is going to be the best way to do that. I'm going to go back to the overworld real quick and grab all of my stuff that I left out there for that. Which is going to be this ways. Where would I best find a pyromancer at? Oh, it looks like it already got picked up. Sweet. Oh, dude, it is trippy. It just stops. I didn't even notice that before. At ours. So I want that. No. Containment. Jar. Give me 100 of those. Oh. Oh, bother. Give me a whole bunch of these. Give me a whole bunch of these. Put them all back in there. Containment jars. Thank you. All right. These. What? Leave me alone. Ritual of contain. Locate structure.
Lex Unam says, come to the power area and see how fast it is.
Right now? Fine. Fine, I'll just abandon everything I'm doing. Beyond. Power areas down here. Yes, I'm watching. You can change the flight drift percentage, by the way. I don't remember. I like it with no flight drift. I like stopping when I stop. Best way to get phantom membranes. Initially, it is the... Wow, that was actually stupid fast. Initially, it's the... We're never going to have peace, exactly. There's a Phantasm Aviary in the Bumble Zone. That's where we get the first little bit of it. And then take a Deep Learner and a pattern with you, whatever those are. And make sure to set it up at that point. Hostile neural networks at that point, but initially the Phantasm Aviary is the best. Yeah, no, that does go pretty quick. I mean, look at the FE climbing on that. Jeez. 9 billion FE. That's wild. That is actually kind of crazy. Well done on that one. Okay, ours, Containment. Ritual. I need one of these. I don't have the right type of archwood. Let's head back here. We're gonna go find a tree. I need one of them purple ones, not the blue one. Where the purple one at? I threw some of them down. Purple and green are here. Not those purple ones. Let's see the map real quick. I'm looking for random large purple tree. But I don't. Maybe that. Vexing archwood leaves. Yeah, straight north. Okay, here we go. There's logs in the system, not the right type. Who am I right? Was there one there? I just saw one on the map and I was going north. It's right there.
To your right.
Beautiful. That's what we wanted. Dude, I'm too fast. I'm too fast. All right. So now, ours Containment. Okay. Tell me where to find a pyromancer.
Lex Unam says, other right.
Other right. I've got everything I need, with the exception of the pyromancer himself. Is the system full again? Do we take it offline? I don't need those. Don't need these. Don't even want that there. Pyromancer Tower. Is that what it's called? Floor's compass. Pyromancer Tower. Go bango. And off we go. I'm going to try to load chunks slowly-ish so I don't crash everybody. I knew it was in a structure. I just couldn't remember what the structure was called. I'm going to be honest. I love no flight drift. Any type of log, we get the same plank. Yeah, I know. I just didn't need the plank. I needed the correct type of log for the Ars Containment ritual. Is that the Pyromancer Tower?
Lex Unam says, note any type of Args log will get to the same plank. Slab for the jar.
Oh, that's an Archvoker. Is that Archvoker what I want? Because if he is, I can catch him. I just don't know if he didn't say Pyromancer on him. I wasn't sure if that's the guy I'm supposed to grab. Oh, I'm not at the Pyromancer Tower yet? Oh, we're gonna blocks off. Never mind, ignore me. That's the Pyromancer Tower. Whee!
Michael Potter says, in the basement.
So he's in the basement? We'll go down here. We'll go find him. Oh, that's the guy. Go that down. This guy down. Throw that in there. Hello, you. Hello, good sir. Hey, buddy. Hit no, don't go doing that.
Lex Unam says, maybe follow the compass.
All right, Lex. No need to be sassy with me. Why is he hiding? He's staying so far back. If I hide, he'll come closer. Or no? Because I can break it. Got him. All right. What you got in here? Anything cool? Necklace of teleportation. Very cool. Very cool. Rare ink. Ooh. I don't care about any of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not at all. But if this guy can be Drigme farmed, give me a whole bunch of legendary ink. Very nice. Very, very nice. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Okay, slash home. Here we go. Fire's in the basement. Why you hit it? He's friend. He would nah. He's not friend. What do you mean he's friend? Why is it dark here now? Does it not seem darker here? Does that like disable my night vision? Ability is ready to be upgraded. Much better. Okay. Now where were we? Yes, we were taking this guy over here. Put him there. Vengeance Spirit's still in there. It just doesn't look like it's in there. Okay. Well, that's fine with me. Still making the stuff, still making the stuff. I'm gonna get some more Drigme tokens. Drigme tokens, enchanting apparatus. I gotta have a bunch of random stuff. At ours, I've got Wilden horns I could turn into Drigme tokens if we had some Drigmes around. John, top screen, top of the screen, John. That's why. What am I looking at top of the screen? Probably the Dead King boss. Vengeance Spirit is invisible without the goggles. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. That makes a lot more sense. We're doing the Dead King right now. Here. That is exactly why I couldn't see. He gives legendary ink too, right? No, come on. See, we're searching for, instead of R's, irons and spells. Pretty sure he gives legendary ink as well. What I could do is just take all the epic ink and make it into legendary ink, right? Is that a possibility? Where is legendary ink? There it is. Legendary ink and alchemist cauldron. I just need to add amethyst shards to epic ink. 4 epic plus amethyst equals 1 legendary. Is that a bad trade? It went offline again. I also could throw some of these level 1. Oh no, those are not all the same. Okay. So that would put the ink into the AE2 system. Oh, there's 4 more. You want me to come down here? Is that what you're saying? Or are we looking into why this thing went out? Okay. So in that case, those two, this guy. So I need 2 more of those. And then I have to upgrade them all to the top tier. But for now, I do 2, 3, 4. And then you said I need amethyst. Grab what we have. Put that in there. Now, do I gotta mix that up or something? No, it does its own. Okay, so then if I try to bottle that, can I grab a bottle of it? Okay, that's not bad. I think I can live with that. Is that bad? You can farm the pyromancer spawner as well? And it drops all scrolls and inks. Okay, that's fair. So those are the 2 legendary inks I need to get the last 2 where the skull scrolls. So that's everything I need from there. From here, I just need to take these in here with 18 more. That's going to be a lot more. Legendary inks, and then we'll be able to finish the rest of this up. I love that I get the bottles back for it too. That makes it so much easier. I don't have to go find more bottles. Whoa. Somebody's just manually fighting the guy up there. Oh, put that one back in. That's what I was trying to add. So I got 4. I need 12 more? 14 more? $13 more. I made my ink using the lower tier skulls and mix them into the new inks to make the higher tier ones. That'll work too. Let's see. At irons. Making sure no more legendary's been added because some of it could be from the people fighting the dead king right now. Throw that in there. So I need 10 more. Do we get any more epic inks? No. That's fine. We can take 8 of them. Can't you reforge fire dragon? I have no clue. Not that one, this, and this. 8 of those, 10 left to go. They're all 8 in there. See if this guy's done anything yet. Not yet. We're getting rare inks, which is something. Oh, we're doing the Dead King too. Okay, theoretically, I should be able to speed this up. I don't know if that does a lot, but it should do something. And then, I mean, I guess I could focus on getting more Drigme charms for the meantime, while we're waiting for all of that to finish funneling in. I don't think we have enough scrolls of any... I mean, that's a legendary scroll. I could try to find some legendary scrolls out of here. That one's legendary. There's just not a lot of them. Or, I mean, it's about half the ones I needed. Use a search to find it, that or that before. Drigme needs more things around them and more
Michael Potter says,
source.
DRYGMY need more things around them and source.
It's got...
makes them work 10x faster.
3 more of them, and it's got more source than it could possibly use. And it's staying full 100% of the time. And it's starting to work a little bit faster. So we said, instead of that, we should add water to here. And then whatever the scroll tier is. And then we get that back. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Now it's just gone. Let's see. What were we doing? Irons.
Lex Unam says, for the ones who are doing bees, can we get time bees too?
I'm looking for this legendary ink, alchemist, legendary. So it's just a legendary scroll, right? Into, oh, so part of the water at the bottom. No? No, it's all just water. Okay. All right. You stack of bottles. So that's 2.5. This is a legendary scroll. We're putting it in. It's not 100% chance. Time crystals and fluid are 100% automated already. They are. So I gotta keep throwing legendaries in here until eventually it maybe decides to give me what I want. Is that what this is? That's lame. That one worked, or is it just certain ones that actually work? It could be that instead. More done though. 3 more done. All the way around. Okay. Throw that in. So I need 7 more legendary inks. And then we're done with iron spells. As far as I can tell. That'll give me 1 more legendary. I believe. I think we had 3 rares in here. We did. But then I just need 1 amethyst. Snag that, throw it in there. Let that mix up. Grab our
Lux
next
Unam
one.
says, we can just spam kill the dead king.
I could. Not a bad way to do it. But I do just need 6 more legendary inks until we're done with that. Which we're getting pretty close to. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, good. Okay. This is there's a dead king. You know what I don't have? I don't have a good sword. That'll work for me. I don't know whose it was, but hee. Getting any legendary ink? Get up. 11. Haha! Huzzah! Put this in here. 6 of those. That's all the Wither Skull scrolls we needed. So that part should be done now. I know I did all the Wither arrows. The Glyph of Withers are done. That's done. That's done. Heart of the Deep. Those are done. That's done. Withercomb blocks. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. 1 sec. Be patient. Everybody be patient. Wither predictions are missing? And slime pearls. I can only assume that's to craft the Netherstar Cruxes, which would mean that's the only thing we're missing. Dead King does drop a lot of it. You're right. Nether Star Cruxes. So I do need a bunch more slime pearls, apparently. Slime pearls. These guys. Loot fabricator. So I need slime and a loot fabricator? Ugh. And then I need Wither predictions to actually stop coming down here. Be made into stars. Offline, offline.
Lex Unam says, note, all from the stuff inside the barrel from the DRYGMYS are connected to AE2, with extract only so it will not be full of random stuff.
Sweet. What's the menu using to see all those items, assuming his chests are connected to the device? It's AE2. It's an ME system. We're looking for... Do we have withers going in hostile neural networks right now? Ender Dragon, Shulker, Spider, Creeper, Warden Blaze, Enderman, Wither Skeleton, Piglich, Wither. Okay, so we do. They're just offline. May I ask why these are offline? Missing input prediction matrix. And is there a chance we could turn them back
Lex
offline?
Unam says, the prediction stuff got broken BCS no channels and nobody fixed it.
Okay. That is fine with me. How many? I mean, I assume, oh, it's only using 12. No, it looks like it is intentionally turned off. Like they are actually disconnected here. And that is actually offline. Too many channels. And the energy transmitter set up to the wrong power source. Okay. Is it working now? It is. How to remove the blood stuff GUI from my screen? I don't know what that is.
Lex Unam says, how do I remove the blood stuff GUI from my screen?
Use SFM and one wireless connector. Yeah, we will get to that eventually for sure. You're missing prediction matrices. So I am basically just needing wither prediction. Do they get pulled out to the other thing? No, they don't. So I'm good putting them in there. Okay, so they do. So there's still an export set up to one of these, that one. Okay. I need these to not export. Perfect. Now, how many wither predictions did it say I needed? Rux. So I've got one, need 18. We're going to try to craft 17. 124 wither predictions, 248 slime pearls. I'm going to grab a bunch of prediction matrices real quick. Do we have slime predictions of any sort? No, we do not. I'm just going to do this manually because I don't really care. We're getting our nether stars other ways, so I'm not worried about it. I just need some withers. Wither predictions for now. Go faster. Beautiful. Slime gateway. Yeah, we'll probably use a slime gateway. Again, I don't need a whole ton of those either. SFM for most of these days since towards the end we figured out I went down a rabbit hole, learned everything I could. Hey, SFM is awesome. I actually really like it. It takes more time to learn and to set up, but once you have it set up, it's just such a simple way to do everything. Is it power? Yeah, we're running into a power issue. Does this thing have like a... power surge? And bypass limit, but it's not doing anymore? That one's not doing anything. That's fine, whatever. We should eventually get the ones we need. All of these are self-aware and they're running. They're just literally not getting hardly any power. I mean, that's one way to do it. I just assumed the wireless power things would be pushing the power it needed. Excellent. All right. Snag all those. Snag all these. Grab those. Grab these. That should be more than enough. Double check, make sure they're not going to get pulled out. Good. All right. So now, Nether Star. I just search for crux. We said 17. So we just need the slime pearls. Make ourselves a little slime gateway real quick. Make one of those. I'll probably jump back to the overworld for it, I think. That there, those there. I could snag a slime for the Drake Me farm too. I don't think I'm going to though. Power auto click, yeah, for real. I need someone to teach me SFM. Yeah, they're in the Discord. There's a bunch of smart people. Ask whatever questions you want. Also, there's a bunch of SFM code that we have in the resources that could help channel. Check it out there. There's a lot of good stuff in there for you to use if you want. I think. All right. I see. Oh, Aztec. Okay. I have your sword. I'm 90% sure I have your sword. Just FYI. I will give it back. I found it in the AE2 system when I was just looking for a sword, and I pulled it out. I'm letting you know that I think it's yours, and I'm okay with giving it back. Hey. No. If you already are, I just realized that you've been asking for the sword the whole time, and that this was probably yours. That's on me. My bad. In my defense, I did find it in the AE2 system, right? Which is probably just where it got put after events transpired. That should be plenty of slime pearls. It better be. So now, the crux we're trying to make, 17 of them, we'll start that up. 12. Oh, it's got to make a bunch more essence. That's fine. Here. Flesh home. So, once we have that, I think we're done. Like, I think we should be able to make that 18 of these guys with their compasses. So we're gonna watch this, and hopefully it's quick. There's an SFM channel or the help channel. Some of the mods in here use a different mods. You know, I mean, use whatever channel you want. Honestly, there's very little strict rules as far as what channel you can use for what. For the most part, we don't care. That is a little bit slow. Okay. Oh, did it all get updated? Ooh, hold up. I think it did. It just hasn't hit here yet. That's pretty sick. Okay, so we got to do that. We're up to 16 of those. Can I craft 16 of these? Sure can. So once we get the last two, then we'll have all of the wither compasses, which is the last thing we need. Perfect.
Lex Unam says, just don't use self-promo to do questions. BCS most of the time, it could be ignored.
That's actually a really good point. I didn't even think about that. If you do post questions in self-promo, it will probably get ignored. All All right, so we've got the Wither Compass. Philosopher Fuel just is going to require that Eclipse Ember Fuel. Other than that, we have maybe the Awakened Supremium. Other than that, we should have most everything else. How many of those smelter prisms? Smelter, 7 of them. Make a couple more. 11 more. I don't believe I have anything to say. I just want my deserved XP. How close are you? You said you were trying to get to 5K, right? I can't see it on my side. It doesn't show me. So I have no way of knowing how close or far you are from that. See. In about 8 years, we're going to be done doing this. I do wish this was a little bit faster. We probably could set up some auto crafting for our Inferium and a quantum computer to go all the way to the top. What is one of the mods you would tell people to try in ATM 10? Super Factory Manager, probably SFM. We were having discussions about it, but I do think it is the best way to manage and automate a lot of things. It seems a little complicated and intimidating at first glance, but once you get into it, it's a lot better. There's an XP button on the left with the 3 dots. Not for the participants? No, not for the streamer. Top fans? Oh, if I go to the top fans thing, I can see it. There it is. Very cool. Heck yeah. Modern industrialization is the best modern. Thorson's trying to leave you down. I didn't take you for a liar. Time to do a ton of netherrack mining. Are you getting the infinity cell for that? The bot has an unfair advantage. That's true. It does. All right, so all of those are done now, so I should be able to do the last 2 of these. All right, 18 Wither Compasses are done. What I'm going to do, we're going to make ourselves an oak diamond chest. I believe that's big enough. I'm going to grab the 18 Withered Compasses and we're going to throw them in here. This guy is going to go on the wall over here. You can go right there. Withered Compasses are going in there. Once we finish something for the star, we're going to throw it in there, I believe. That's the plan, at least, in my head. We have creative essence. But just 1. Also, we didn't make a pattern for it. Insanium blocks, that's got a pattern now. And then that gets a pattern. We're going to throw that. Once we have all 18 of it, we'll make that. Resets every stream. I think XP resets every stream. Yes. You do like MI? I mean, that's fair. Can I make 17 of these? Let's find out. I have no clue how long it's going to take to figure out how to do that. And honestly, I'm leaning more towards building a quantum crafter, the single block. Where is it? This guy? Making one of these. Because if I do that, then we can just have all of the essence be crafted all the way up to the top tier in like 2 seconds. I want to steal channels from things necessarily, but that one seems like a good place to put it in. So now what I do is I find all of the essence patterns and move them into here. Turn them all on. Grab acceleration cards. Throw those in there. I think they put... Oh, that's fine. And then... that should work through all of that pretty quickly. Shouldn't take that long. Yeah, no. It should rework through everything. Honestly, got a lot of Insanium already built up. But it's going to take literally no time at all if I get all the Insanium already converted. And this is by far the fastest way to do that. It doesn't seem quite as fast as it used to be. I don't know. It went through 100K in like a minute. That's not that bad. You have 2 Insanium patterns. Do I really? That wouldn't shock me. That's a creative essence pattern. It's close. Looks the same. I get what you're saying, but it's not the same. Go back here. As soon as that gets down to 0 and we've worked through everything, then I'll try the craft again. Missed you make that? Yeah, I did make that one just a little bit ago. So from there, we may have enough. Creative essence. I just said we needed 17. I need 1,300 Insanium essence. I don't know if we're quite there yet. Did we work through all the Inferium essence? No, we still got 100K left. But we're not going to get all the creative essence. Not yet, at least. Hopefully, we still have more Inferium coming in, right? I would assume we do. Oh, this does have a void thing on it. What? Oh, so we were voiding a lot of it. That checks out. Okay. Well, that's fine. It should continue to build up and we'll get more as it goes. But if it was 13 and we have 500, that means you're going to be able to make like 7. I believe. Ah, so close. Make 6. All right, 6 creative essences. So we got 7 of those total. We just got to wait for more Inferium to build up. All right. How close are we looking? Dimensional Seed, I'm not even going to look at right now. Patrick Star's fine. We can get that in a little bit. That'll be easy and probable. So that's going to be a whole lot of 256 million. Did those ever finish earlier? 256 million. No. Nope, they didn't. Portable item cells. Make one of those. We got 2 now. We could do 1 star. One is fully charged too. Yeah, we're not gonna have nearly enough of any essence for that. Also, we're not getting any glowstone essence anymore for some reason. Who knows why? Or the B, why do you keep getting an inventory error? That's annoying. There's some other mapping for C for the button I'm using to open up my thing. Is it better to combine 5 books? A book with 5 enchants with armor, or 1 book is better. It's a lot cheaper. All right. We have made a very large amount of good progress towards this, though. Dimensional Seed. We should be close on the Dragon Soul. I'm pretty sure that's done. Chain of Souls, I don't think is. What is that mod from? That is... Why not Twilight? I don't remember. Chain of Souls. Eternal Starlight. Eternal. We got some things from that. But I don't think we've actually like gone yet. Which is fine. Not worried about that. Oh, crafting on a stick, that's the key that's conflicting. Oh. I have one of those. So the problem is that no, because I have that. So it would just... You don't have any configurable items in your inventory. Let's go see. Options, control, keybinds, key. Didn't like that one. Key. We're looking for C. Save hotbar activator. Get rid of that. Open wireless terminal's fine. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Cool config. Dude, so many things are C. Probably that one was what was causing it. Okay, so now, position chat, I don't care about that either. All right, theoretically. There you go, it's gone now. It was one of those things. It's Chris who looks up messages from. Got it. How do I have more than one curio slot? You mean all of these? Just by hitting the button. The modular router thing? Happened to you as well? Stellarite bees are up and running. Nice, very nice. You want your sword back, by the way? Because I'll give it back if you want it. Not, I'm keeping it. Those are done. Okay. I think... No, you're okay? All right, cool. How close are we getting on these guys? Oh, it's getting up there. TP to me. Sure, welcome in. Oh, we're watching it. Oh, we're time wanting it to speed it up. Thank you. I think I only made 60. Oh no, we scheduled way more. Beautiful. Are we trying to make the Eclipse Ember Fuel? Eclipse. I missed a C. Or Eclipse Alloy, Eclipse Ember. So that's making 102. And I think we said we needed 256. So that'll take a while to craft. But I'm going to call it there. I've had a lot of fun. At the top, night vision on. After the bunny boots goggles, you have a second curio slot. On the top before the night vision. Can you add me to the team? You're Max. Absolutely. Welcome in. Invite players. There's Max. Welcome to the team. Dude, there's so many people on the team. Okay. I am going to close out stream here in 2 seconds. I just want to look at this one. That curio slot. I think it's just 2. There's just 2. That's just what's there. That's just what you get. It wasn't in the version you had. Got it. Does that answer your question, DJAD03? Hopefully it does. It's just what you get. It's in 4.10. I don't know if it's not in the earlier versions, but it's in 4.10. But that's what I got. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go get some food. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I might play all the mods 10. I might play all the mods 10 to the sky. I've been kind of missing my to the sky world. We'll see. But either way, I'll probably stream tomorrow night. So y'all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.